That's mine.
Masters of None, episode 44.
We're all vaccinated here after I just drank out of Twizzi's Corona by
You
accident.
just drink out of his beer?
He was like, that's mine. I was like,
yeah.
I thought he was talking about the beat. I was like, yeah, you could definitely throw a verse on it. For sure. My bad, bro. If you want, you can have this other one I drank out of.
No, that's much. I've seen worse. I've seen people drink out of the ash cup.
Nah, bro. You know what? The thing I hate. I hate the fake. Yo, let me waterfall it, and then they're actually just like lipping it the whole time. Like
Resting it on their lips.
Waterfalling it. That shit is bullshit.
I haven't heard of that shit in a while.
Yeah. Yo, let me just get a sip. Back in the day, let me get a sip.
I'll waterfall it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, there was some dudes at the basketball court that was nice with the waterfall. They drink your whole shit.
Yeah.
Your whole Gatorade is gone. And just hand it back and be like, yo, I just waterfalled. I'm like, nah, bro. You just Niagara Falled that bitch.
You just drank the whole fucking thing.
Facts, bro.
Damn, I think we need to rewind.
Why?
We haven't even introduced Twizzi yet.
We're about to right now. You know, it was how we came in hot, bro.
We did come in hot.
We came in hot.
We came in hot.
All right, so this is Masters of None, episode 44. Now, it's a very special episode for many reasons. One reason being, we have a special guest in the house.
We do have a special guest in the house.
And he goes by the name of Twizzi. Everybody put your hands together for my man right here, Twizzi.
Hey. Thank you.
Hey, there it goes, there it goes.
Ba, 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 ba.
Take your beer. I'm not going to touch it, I promise.
I'm like trying to fix myself over here.
Go ahead, bro. Adjust.
Yeah,
Adjust as you need.
Oh, I don't even have my fucking topics out. How dare me? Oh, that's a nice little breeze. So it's how hot is it in here?
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad?
Yo, bro, my line of work, it gets hotter. Way hotter. So I'm not complaining.
Is it hotter than the average room?
Bro, it's hot like you're in a sauna in a sweatsuit.
Yeah.
It's hot. So
Yeah.
this is light work to me.
Because we usually always mention how hot it is in here, but I don't think people really realize, like, it gets fucking hot in here.
Yeah, it's kind of blazing in here. But it's all good, man. It's all good, bro. We're going to work that out.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
We'll work it out.
right.
We'll work it
It's
out.
all right.
So
So
what's
Dyson
up?
coming soon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Facts.
Yo, so you guys could go find our GoFundMe so that we can get a Dyson fan in here.
We're going to put some money together to get one of those.
Yo, take a second
blankets.
and adjust that, man. Get yourself comfortable, man. Get
Oh,
yourself
look at that.
comfortable. Get yourself comfortable, baby.
You know what it is like what I said before, when it's like, when it finally stays up nice, I'm like facing the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But I think this is,
You're not facing the wrong direction, bro.
I think this is the wave right here.
You good, bro. That's good. Oh, and look what it is that got it to stay up there. Bending the arm. Right at the spot where I told you to bend it.
Yeah, it's interestingly enough. you were
Interestingly enough.
Interestingly enough, you were right twice today.
Yo, like a broke clock is.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's all.
You got a
That's
point.
That's
You
so
got a
fucking
point there.
funny.
all the credit I'll take 2 times in a day. That's it. I'm maxed out. I already met my threshold.
yeah, that's it.
I
Quota,
think
you
that-
met the quota.
Yo, listen, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Go ahead.
Go
bro.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
So I was going to say the same thing you were going to say.
go ahead.
What's been up?
Yeah, man. Talk to us. Talk
Yeah,
to
you
us.
talk
bro.
to us first. You're the
Who,
guest
me?
tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I don't know, man. Just for me, it's the regular, man. I'm just
Life is good.
yo. Life
Life
is
is good, fam
great.
is good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm alive. I'm blessed. My children are healthy. They're happy. My
Love
lady's
it.
healthy. She's happy.
Love
So
it.
we good, man. You know, other than that, man, it's just work. Been hitting the gym, trying to get right for the summer. Yo, listen, I said, and it's mad funny too, because I tell everybody, I was like, yo, you in the gym? Well, the few people that I do talk to, yo, you in the gym? You trying to get right? I say, yo, bro, my goal, 2022. I don't want to wear a shirt at all the entire summer. No shirt, gray sweatpants the entire summer.
Yo.
I'm out here wilding for respect.
Yo,
Damn,
bro.
that's my drunk strip club
Bro,
outfit.
you-
Yo, I don't care what nobody says.
Bro, you got it, bro. Let's go,
Telling
bro.
you.
I'm trying to see you Kevin Hart all over this
Yeah,
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see that shit. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart's on that shit. He'll make you piss
Yo,
your pants, and
nah.
then all of a sudden he's all shredded and shit.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
a fact. Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
yo.
yeah.
I'm
Nah,
like,
but-
leave some of that.
I'm way jiggier
Some
than
of
he is, though, but you know.
You know?
I don't know how
hilarious.
big Kevin Hart is.
Nah, he's
I have
pretty
no
small.
idea.
He's small.
Is he?
Did you see my poll on my Instagram?
If you're taller than Kevin Hart?
Negative.
Oh.
I put up a poll that says if I'm small or if I'm swole. And so
Oh,
far,
okay.
when I last checked, it was when I last checked, it was like 54, whatever the case, 46 or whatever it was. So some people think I'm small, some people think I'm swole. So you know, I was like, either way, I got a million times more work to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Word.
it, bro. You got it, bro. Don't worry about it, man.
fact.
Listen, man, consistency, bro. That's what I've learned in my life. Everybody says that. Every YouTube video you look at, every goddamn video, they always talk about consistency. Consistency. Like,
That's a fact.
You know,
Gotta be.
consistency in anything, bro. Whether it's the gym, whether it's a diet, whether it's a podcast. I mean, we're 44 episodes in. That's 44 weeks.
44.
You know how many weeks are in a year? 52, right?
Almost at the year.
Yo, that's sick.
Almost at the year.
Bro,
Damn.
every week. We only missed like 2 weeks because I had some shit going on and then I went away.
Yep.
So that was it. And they were both my fault. Let's say what it is.
Nobody's fault.
Berto was ready to go.
Everybody got lives and we have shit going on. I want to talk to you about, speaking of shit going on, I want to talk to you about the podcast you're on and the hat you're wearing, Collective Thought. And I want you to break it down because I sent the link to Justin. I know he watched a couple episodes, but for the people who haven't watched it, can you give me a breakdown of exactly what it is?
Most definitely. So Collective Thought. First off, big shout out to my he's one of my big bros because I got several big bros and guys that I look up to, whether that mentored me or still mentor me to this point. He mentors me through a lot of things. He's known me since I was like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? But Joe, big shout out to Joe at Proud Dada on Instagram. You can follow him on the Collective Thought page and my big bro Rich. Joe had this idea. You know, we're all from Brentwood, CI, respectively, Long Island, respectively, and we're from poverty-stricken neighborhoods. Not for nothing. You know,
It ain't all the Hamptons out here.
Yeah. So it ain't. You know what I mean? And so what my bro Joe wanted to do was he wanted to acknowledge the people that don't get acknowledged, and those are the everyday people like us that came from hardship, that came from environments and neighborhoods that didn't give us the set of tools that we needed to succeed, and we still succeeded anyways. So that's what it's all about. You know, it's and he coined the phrase and I kind of push it. It's all about giving you your trophy while you're still in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
That's
I
so fire.
love that,
it's all about
bro.
giving you your trophy while you're still in the game. So Collective Thought, Alter Your Narrative is just a way to show you it's a collective group of thinkers that are trying to alter your narrative and let you know, like, listen, I'm from Regis Park, Brentwood. You know what I'm saying? I got people that are still in the street. I got family that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around a lot of things. I've experienced a lot of things, but I still strove or rather I still tried and strived and made a different way for myself. And that's not, and it's not to say that anybody's way is wrong or right. It's just saying that I came from these circumstances and I decided to do something completely different. So when you get, essentially my hat is like my crown, essentially, and when you get your crown, that's after we bring you in, we interview you and ask you what you did to succeed in your circumstances and give you your trophy while you're still in the game and give you your crown so you can continue to influence others. And then people can look back on your story because there might be a kid that's going through the exact same thing because we don't know everybody but actually can listen to your lessons and the things you went through and learn something from it, and it might help them get through their struggles. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the basic gist of it, but that's what it's all about. It's just all about altering your narrative. It doesn't matter where you're from or what you're doing. You can be what you want to be and what you set out to be. It's just all about your strive. You know what I'm saying? The way that you alter your narrative, the way that you take control of your life, the way that you push forward to be successful in whatever it is that you're trying to be. You know?
Damn.
I love that,
shit's
bro.
Dope.
I love that shit. You're giving people their flowers while they're alive.
Yeah.
Giving people soup when they're sick instead of fucking flowers at the funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what it is. That's why we say, you know,
I love that shit. That's why a trophy in the game is better because
that's what I'm saying.
You know that's give you a trophy while you're still in the game, and I love that, bro.
I love the idea that they have too, when just from like a marketing perspective, right? Everybody who goes on there gets their trophy. Your trophy's the hat.
Yeah, I'm a little salty. I can't get the hat, and it's real.
Yeah,
that shit is real.
Nah, listen.
He's here. He's with us. I've been knowing this fool.
Yeah, facts.
And you ain't getting that hat without going on that show.
Yo, it's crazy too.
And without them dubbing you, a person that's a part of that movement.
And not for nothing, it's all in due time. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like everybody gets a chance to tell their tale. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go on, we have a couple episodes up. The last episode I think was the Best of Beans Part 2. So tap in. We're on YouTube, Collective Thought AYN, and on Instagram again, Collective Thought AYN.
And we'll link that all in the description at the end. Like given you may not see it now because we're live, but after we go off, you'll be able to access it. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. But that's what it's all about. It's all about just getting around and giving people their narrative. And the number one thing too is that people don't understand is the takeaway from it is like the psychiatric component to it, the psychological component to it, is that it's all about the mental breakdown too. So Joe has vast knowledge, and I'm not gonna put too much out there because I want people to actually go and look. But he is certified in a lot of things, and he's an extremely, extremely intelligent man. And he's from Regis Park, just like me. And he's from I'm from the now I'm older now, but I'm from like the younger Regis Park. He's from the older Regis Park, like not not in my age group, but not also in our parents' age group either. So he's in the middle. So he got a little bit of the best of both worlds. I mean, I got a little bit of the best of both worlds too, but he had a more in-depth time with the things that were happening prior to things starting to kind of settle down and then become whatever it is now, you know? So, but there's definitely a component to that, just to break down the mentality, and there's terms and things, and it's a learning experience. It's super dope. I encourage everybody to check it out. Seriously.
What's most interesting to me is exactly what you said previously, was the fact that no matter who's on there, like somebody can find similarities in their story and things that they're going through right now. If you're from like a similar environment, or even if you're not from a similar environment, but you're just going through something, you find those similarities, and you have these people on here who are successful in their own ways. And they're just like success stories that people could look on and, maybe not even attempt to emulate, because I'm not somebody big like thinks you can emulate somebody else's success, but they can motivate you to succeed.
Sure, to find your own success.
Exactly.
Which is, because it doesn't matter to me. Like, I find motivation and stuff like that. I'll find motivation in a golfer and a dude that came up through like, just busting his ass playing golf from a place where nobody plays golf.
Those are the best ones.
Like, I'm like, yo, that, like, I love those stories. Like, you see those stories from like real, like, little pockets in places like how it is. I forget where it is, like a pocket in Africa that has these crazy ass boxers that are just coming out like knocking everybody out, and it's like this really poor area. Like,
those dudes are playing they're boxing in the sand, and they have those gloves made out of they look like they're like potato sacks just filled with like fabric. Is that the one you're talking about?
Nah. Like, these guys got like it had like decent gear, like, because now people are starting to recognize it, but it wasn't always that way, But anyway, you can find motivation in any of those stories, and I'm always one to support motivational type of content. That shit is.
Who's the
dope.
dude do you love? Is it Goggins? What's his name?
David Goggins.
David Goggins. Have you ever heard of him?
I have not.
David Goggins is this like fucking psycho. Tell us the story about the guy who said he was going to go running with him.
Yes, shit like that. Right, there's this dude David Goggins, right? He has this whole thing where he says that he created this persona called Goggins. Like, he was like bullied growing up, and he was overweight or whatever, and he didn't like himself. And then all of a sudden, like, he like cut the shit and became a Navy SEAL and like all this crazy shit. He runs like ultra marathons, like 200 miles. You know what I'm talking about?
The dude had
the guy that's like stay hard.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Stay hard. That light skinned dude that runs bald.
With the bald head. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So he told this hilarious story. Like, I'm probably telling it wrong, but whatever.
Go ahead.
He's like, he talks about like how he's running. He's like, one day, there's one real short one that I love. He's like, one day, it's early in the morning, I'm running in the rain. He said, car pulls up next to me. Guy says, why are you out here?
Yep.
And he's like, I look at him and I said, because you're not. And he's like, and I just continued on my run. And I'm like, this guy is nuts. Yo, I would piss my pants, bro. That's just hilarious. I would be like, damn, yo. Put the window back up, and I'd be like, I'm not out here. I'm coming home with my bacon, egg, and cheese, man, sad. My coffee with mad French vanilla, and I'm like, God, this is so much sugar in the morning.
That shit would never happen to you because we don't do shit like that in New York. Like, nobody ever stops and be, hey, what are you doing out here running in the rain?
You'd be like, man, I'm about to miss the L train.
No. You get some people in New York that'll pull up, like that video. You guys know that video where they were like, yo, only in New York a dude could do a drive-by diss. And then the guy was in the rain. He was like, yo, this rain's fucking up my leather. He was like, yo, that shit ain't no leather.
This guy walked by, he said, that ain't no fucking leather.
That shit ain't no fucking leather.
He had like an 8-ball jacket on or some shit like
Shut
that.
up, yo.
He was like, yo, this rain's fucking up my leather. And somebody does a drive-by joke is like, that ain't no fucking leather.
Yo, for real, bro. And strolls. He's like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, yo, that's some New York shit if you ever seen it.
Yeah, when you catch a drive-by joke.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yo, you could dead ass be there like trying to talk to a girl, some shit like that. If fucking another girl walked by and be like, just hit you with that with a little drive-by.
Yo, OD. Yo.
Like a teeth suck. Can we talk about the fucking Haitian refugees?
Yo,
the 15,000 Haitian refugees that are like... How did it? It's crazy how the number like jumped up, and I knew the number this morning, and now through all my activities through the day, I fucking forgot it.
See, I haven't.
But it went from like 7,000 to like 14,000 in like a week or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a few days it got there.
It's
it got that
crazy.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't really know what the solution is. I don't even know what do you do.
Well, did you hear the controversy?
What about the prime minister?
Not even a prime minister. Let's talk about here. So one of the things that I was reading on, and again, the internet, you got to kind of take it with a grain of salt, certain things, but they were saying that there's 95,000 like Afghan Afghani refugees that they've allowed asylum, essentially. Like, they allow them to come, like, we're going to cover for them, or at least the president said. And they're like, yo, it's only X amount of Haitian refugees, and you kind of, like, the main thing was the pictures.
That it was 95?
That's what I believe. That's what I read. Don't quote me. That's what I said. Don't quote me.
Don't quote anything any of us say ever
now.
on any episode.
Because typically I'm the one that fact checks, but you know what I'm saying? I'm here right now. So no, they were saying that there was like 95,000 Afghani refugees that they promised, asylum. Now, the main thing everybody's going on about, and especially on my feed and my timeline, is they're whipping people. They're whipping Haitian refugees. Why are they not letting them in? Why are they not helping them when they're allowing the Afghani refugees to come in? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how is there a way to make it work for everybody? The first thing that I want to kind of get on is like, yo, bro, look at the pictures. Some people are trying to show different angles and perspectives. Because like me, I follow both sides. I want to know what everybody's talking about.
You have to look at everything from an objective perspective. You can't say, these stories aren't the same. Afghanistan, what's going on in Afghanistan and what's going on in Haiti, they're both terrible situations, but they're not the same. I'm not saying one's worse than another.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that they're different.
Yeah. I just think this. If you're gonna extend an olive branch, you know what I'm saying? Right? That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna extend an olive branch, you should extend it to everybody. Because here's the thing, the similarity between them, in my opinion. Neither one of them dictated their circumstances, they just have to deal with it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So at that point, listen, you know what? We got 95,000 of them. We got 15,000 of them. All right, here's what we'll do. We're gonna take X amount of them, we'll take X amount of them, get them situated, and then we'll come back and, you know what I'm saying? Just for me to make it even and fair. You got a lot of civil unrest and things like that, and these internet preachers and social media preachers that go on about, oh, it's not fair for black people, oh, it's not fair for, at the end of the day, I agree we're all people. You know what I'm saying? And,
Agreed,
and
sure.
I also agree that there's a difference between the way they treat black people and the way they treat other people, but I'm not going to get into that, the semantics. The main thing is right now we have people who are displaced and hurt. So the main thing is to try to get them together and get them, not together, but get them somewhere where they're safe and can build set a foundation to get themselves set for whatever their next move may be.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. It's like, because there's a lot of people that agree or disagree. I'm not here to talk, we're not really going to get into borders and shit like that. Yeah, what I'm talking about is people saying.
We can't talk about borders.
No, we can't talk about borders, like when you see these people under the bridge and all the helicopter footage and stuff, and it looks crazy. It looks like the beginning of Scarface basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is wild. Yeah. But
the dudes on horseback with the whips and shit like
that. Bro, that's what I'm saying.
But, wait, people are getting whipped?
You didn't see the stories about the whip. So there's
what I was talking about.
You got to be real. You got to fucking tiptoe around this shit because the media is crazy, right? They're going to paint the narrative the way they want to paint it. So
it's tough because whoever we're referring that we got this information from is misleading us in some way or another.
100%.
So it's fucking,
no matter what way you look at the picture, it's going to be misleading in a certain direction. Mm-hmm. Some articles are saying that they're not like intentionally hitting anybody with the whips. They're just using them as like deterrents, like because they make a loud snap. I don't know. I'm not saying that that's what they're doing. I'm just saying that some outlets are saying that. Some outlets are saying that they're whipping them. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the truth is, right? I read the fucking article on Reddit today, and I seen another post that somebody posted on my Instagram where they showed like a picture of a slave in chains, and then they showed a picture getting whipped by a guy on a horse, and then they showed a picture of one of the Haitian refugees with the guy on a horse, and he's like throwing the whip. And then that's the only thing I was like, well, that's not really the same, right? Just like I said that what's going on in Afghanistan and what's going on in Haiti aren't the same, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think we can compare the two. Just like you just can't compare like two different events like this, especially an event as large as like slavery, comparing it to like what's going on right now with the Haitians at the border. Mm-hmm. What I was getting at essentially is that no matter what media source you read, like they're painting it a certain direction, so it's difficult to determine what's really happening. I know what really did happen. I know 2 people got arrested trying to deliver KFC to them. They found 2 people trying to sneak in mad KFC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know how they always put the picture of like what the cops caught on the trunk?
Uh-huh.
There's just a picture of a bunch of KFC.
Is that real?
That shit. Yes, you know what? I'm gonna go on a limb and say this one's real.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? On here, we can cite meme news.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, look at it this way, bro. And this is what I'm trying to say: the power of the internet, bro. The internet can guide you and can mislead you, but also can incite a group of people to try to help people that they've never met before. They don't even know.
Correct.
Whereas before, it was like if you saw somebody getting kicked in the street, like,
No, dude. The different like the divide in this country like puts people into these sections where like there's extremists of every kind, right? So there's extremists that are probably going down there trying to volunteer, like bringing it in. They're like, I just got 13 horses in, and 13 men. We could help you get these guys out of here. And then for that same 13 people, there's 20 people on the other side that are like, hey, we're coming here to help you guys and sneak in KFC or whatever the fuck. Or they're sending food or they're sending water. They're sending whatever they can send. Yeah. So like there's both sides. Just like, back to the media thing. There's both sides of the story.
That's a fact.
Yeah. It sucks that we never really hear the truth about anything, right?
It's sad because there's no more accountability for the media. The media used to be our eyes and ears for the world, right? If you wanted to know what was really going on in the war that your country was involved in overseas, we had journalists that were there, and they would be out
actual
there.
Journalists.
Yeah. That's a good
not
point.
Not self-proclaimed journalists, not these people that
that's a good point.
Oh my God, there's a car accident on 50th.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I don't even consider journalists to be the ones that went to school. And just because you went to school doesn't make you a journalist. You have to report
the jungle. Yeah,
you got to report the truth. You got to report the truth.
Yeah, you have to have factual findings.
Correct.
And display them in an articulate manner so people can register. It can register the people in a way that they kind of understand.
I just want you to give me the truth. I don't care if you come and bring that shit to me like the guy at the liquor store. Just come give me that shit. If I can count on you that this is a real news source, bring it to me. However, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Send it in a kite. I don't give a fuck.
I want an objective story of what happened.
They need to bring carrier pigeons back.
Facts.
Mike Tyson train a fleet of pigeons. Start sending news back.
They need to bring the pigeons back. That's a fact.
No, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, the media is fucking crazy.
That's what we're gonna get to. Watch
the fact that they could even train pigeons to do shit like that, train birds in general to do shit like that is pretty fucking impressive. Because birds could just leave. They don't gotta fucking come back.
No, it's a fact. They don't.
Yeah,
they just fucking dip.
That's true.
The fact that motherfuckers got falcons and shit.
Yep.
You ever think about that shit?
That's
they got a falcon. They just got a helmet on that motherfucker. Just you bring him to the middle of the desert. Let that nigga loose.
Bro, you ever see that shit? The Mongolian dudes that
hunt rabbits and shit with them?
Bro, they hunt like fox and coyote with these shits,
now you gotta
bro.
be careful, bro. Them shit, some of them birds are fucking ginormous.
Bro, I'm going to put y'all on right now, bro. I'm going to put you on right now. This is documentary. There's like no English in it. There's like not much talking. There's subtitles. Mm-hmm. It's a documentary about these Mongolian like
falcon trainers,
the hunters, the falcon like hunters, or I think they're eagles. They're eagle hunters or some shit, or some kind of hawk. I don't know the exact.
It's a large bird.
It's a very large bird of prey.
Good point, Zane.
And bro, they follow the story of a young girl that was like the only female to ever learn this skill.
Yeah.
Bro, you have to see the way they go, and they have to go and get it from the nest up the mountain when they're kids.
Yeah.
Like
they have to get like chicks?
They have to go and get the baby bird and raise it from when it's a baby so that it'll listen to them and shit. Yeah. And they say you have to see these treacherous fucking conditions that they're hiking through and shit. And it's like, and it's crazy because like the OGs, like the elders and stuff, they took her in and they were like, you really want to do this, you can do this. Like, you just have to do it the way the boys do it.
That's a fact.
And she went the whole way. Like, I thought they were going to be like, like pish posh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
the
nah.
The world is changing, man.
They held her down. Yo, this is like remote.
Nah, I know that,
bro.
and that's what I'm trying to say.
And she became a beast. They compete and she smoked everybody. She was like the nicest trainer, like she animal, bro, animal. I was like, this is like, I was all moved and shit, and I was like, but it was one of those things that just moves you. I'm like, yo, if I have a daughter, man, she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's it.
100%.
Like, if I have a daughter, I was like, she can do whatever she wants. That's what I got.
That shit's crazy. Yo, can you imagine being the one dude in the market that's got the fucking falcon on his shoulder and shit like that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo,
in the bazaar?
Yeah.
In the bazaar. Oh, shit. With the other dude that's like, fresh fish.
Looking like Jafar.
They got that dude from the beginning of Aladdin trying to sell you the hookah.
Right? He's like, still good.
Still good.
Yeah. Oh,
yo, y'all kill me, bro.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, sorry we haven't been more interactive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. Yo, shout out to everybody tuned in. Shout out to Young Davis. This is my little bro. Shout out to the fam. Romero, Zanel, I see you. Passport, see you. Everybody out there. Pat, Matt, Ray Figs, gang.
Yeah,
facts,
shout out to
facts.
Ray Figs 2 times.
Facts.
Can we talk about Gabby Petito, the girl from Long Island that was missing for a while? And then they found a body. And had they confirmed that body is her?
I think
they confirmed it. They confirmed that it was her.
Big rest in peace to her.
Yeah, 100%. For anybody who doesn't know, there's a girl who was from Long Island.
She's from Blue Point.
She was Blue Point. I thought it was Safeville, Blue Point area. It's the same.
Blue Point, yeah.
It's the same stuff.
She went on a she was beginning a YouTube channel because for whatever reason I only see one video on her YouTube channel.
Oh, she was beginning a YouTube channel?
Yeah, and they were going like across the country in this converted I think it was a transit. It was like a van that they converted into like an RV, going across the country.
It was her and who? Her fiance.
Her and her boyfriend or fiance.
Yeah, I think they said.
For whatever reason, Gabby never made it back from the trip. However, her boyfriend ended up making it back.
He came back like September 1st. She was reported missing like
5 days later, right?
Like September 11th. Or
Was it
some
the
shit
11th?
like
I know
that.
it was a gap of a couple days in between.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
but if for people to, I mean,
The dates aren't exact, but this is the story. 5
Yeah.
days a week, either way,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
something
she
is
was missing,
something is
exactly.
strange.
He came back, didn't say anything to anybody. Her family reports her missing. Then he refuses to cooperate with the police.
And his family refuses, and they all got lawyers, which
They
you
lawyered
should
up.
get a lawyer because clearly you're going to be the first suspect.
oh, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
100%.
Whether you did anything or not, the boyfriend is always the first one they look at.
Yeah,
Well,
boyfriend,
the
husband.
The police weren't naming his as a suspect. It wasn't until the FBI took over the case where they named him as the #1 suspect, and then he disappears.
Truck.
Yeah, and they have that body. Did you see that body cam footage that was released?
There was a body cam footage of them speaking to the police when they were together. They were in an argument.
Yeah, didn't they say that
Yeah.
she had like beat him up bad or something
Well,
like that?
he definitely had a scar. He had like a cut, a mark. on
She
his
admitted
face.
to the police in that video that she struck him.
She
yeah.
washed. Oh,
Yeah,
washed
she
him up.
said she hit him, and then apparently she hit him when he was driving, and that's what caused him to swerve. That then got them pulled over. Apparently,
Yeah, he
allegedly, that's what's been reported.
like she grabbed the wheel. So that's what he says in the video. But they pull her over. She's obviously she's
Upset.
crying. She's
Yeah, she's
upset.
upset,
And that's like the last like known footage of her. But now there's a lot of weird other shit that I don't think is related to this dude. But boy, can you imagine how crazy of a Netflix documentary it's going to be?
What are you
if
talking
it's
about?
related
What's
to
crazy?
Sick.
the other women that they found, like, all right, not the women that they found missing, but they did find 2 other bodies in that park.
Wait, so they found her body in a park? I know Romero just wrote in the chat that he said something about in her truck or something like that. I'm not aware of anything about a truck or anything like that. So,
But they coerced her to say she didn't mean to hurt him.
he's talking
okay.
about he's talking about when they got into the argument. Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
So
they got
because
into the argument.
from what I heard, again, this is all hearsay. They were saying that the officer was pretty much trying to just treat it like, yo, listen, you beat him up. You guys got into a fight. You're a young couple. You got into a fight. Just
Correct.
separate for the night and kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if
Tensions
you
are high,
watch
stuff
the
like that.
video, he they both say it. The cop says it like, I don't think that she meant to. He's like, did you mean to hurt him when you hit him?
Yeah. See, but even like what he said, they're trying to coerce her. Here's
He
the
didn't
thing
want to
that-
make a report.
Here's the
He
thing
didn't
what
wanna
people
do-
have to understand. This is like, and this is my biggest gripe because, you know what I'm saying, I grew up in the neighborhood I grew up in, and I've seen a lot of corrupt stuff happen. Some cops don't mean to do you harm. Some cops really want to help. Whether it's just they don't want to do the paperwork, whether it's just because they're lazy, so I believe that
Whether he may have been in a similar situation himself one day and was like, both got out of hand, myself and my wife
Exactly.
now of 10 years, and we love each other.
Exactly.
When we were 18, we got in some shit like this.
Precisely.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Yep.
just to say that
know.
maybe she did hit him, but does she deserve to come
Come on,
with me?
bro. You could take a shot
Yeah,
from her. Look at her. Look at
Yeah.
you. Look at her.
I tell you right
Figure
now,
it out.
if she had the cut on her face,
oh yeah, it'd be different.
Yeah.
we'd be having a different
It'd be
fucking
different.
conversation.
Oh, we would be
But
having a
but
different
here's what you have to
conversation.
understand. We would be having a different conversation, but you guys got to remember. Think about it.
Oh, fuck that.
Who struck? No, it would really come down to like who struck who first.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And then at that point, if she struck him first and he struck her back, at that point, he could kind of press charge against her. And I'm not trying to get into legal jargon,
legal shit, yeah,
but
yeah.
it would have ended up the same situation where he's like, yo, listen, bro, you could take that. She could take that. Eat your licks. You go this way, you go that way. Time out. Come back tomorrow and y'all figure it out, or 2 days later and figure it out. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Nobody wants to do that paperwork over something silly, especially considering the fact when you're so young, and all of us been through it, where somebody told you, yo, she's no good for you, and you love that toxic chick, and you just keep going back to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
you just like,
Exactly.
even if she's not toxic, even if it's just everybody thinking she's toxic, you know what I'm saying? She might not be. You know what I mean?
It's just it's a super, and they still haven't found this dude.
Yeah, they haven't found him.
I don't
You see
understand
that?
how that works.
Somebody reported and they showed a video, like a still frame of it. Somebody thinks they picked him up on their trail cam in Florida, like in like a swamp, like 6 a.m. Some shit. He was like walking through like this wooded area and shit, and there's a picture of a guy at 6 a.m. walking in front of a trail cam.
Yeah, he thought he got lucky, caught Bigfoot, It's
you know?
really this fucking my
Yeah.
Wait. The guy had a random camera set up somewhere, or he
Probably
was
a
in like
trail
a
cam.
camper or something like
It's
that.
a trail cam. Nah, it's like hunters set them up. They'll send them up.
Got it,
They set them up. They're like remote cameras. They set them up in the woods and shit just for scouting purposes. They'll be like, oh shit, okay, I saw like 5 elk in the last
They
2
went
weeks.
They went southwest. They're probably like 15 clicks. So got it.
Oh shit, yeah,
What?
yeah, that's cool.
Something
Damn, you
crazy.
a spotter?
No. I'm just not.
That wasn't where my mind
I'm
was
just
going.
thinking. I'm just thinking like if I had a camera or something like that. But all right,
Yo,
boom, they went southwest. Let me look and follow the track. Okay, if they went this way, they're node on some grass. There's a stream X amount of feet away. I'm gonna follow the way to the stream because they're gonna need water. Everybody needs water. Animals need water. And then at that point, follow the food source. Never mind. I'm getting way too deep into this.
You know what went into my mind when the
I've
trail
never been
cams
hunting
go?
in my life, just for the record.
I thought it was just like
That was some. You sound. Goddamn, I would have let you guide me into the woods.
yeah, 100%. You can take me upstate right now.
Shit.
I thought that the trail cams were just like, if you see something there, maybe it lives in the area. If you see it often, it's like, oh, that deer's always around here.
Yeah.
And then you go kill it and eat it.
Yeah, that's what it's for hunting, for scouting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's for. Or some people use it for like research purposes to like,
Yeah, that's exactly.
you know, like if they have like,
Someone just said Antoine has bodies in the woods.
right?
Who said that?
That's
Andrew
kinda
has
funny.
bodies in the woods. Facts.
Dead hooker in the trunk. Dead hooker in the trunk.
Yo, facts, right?
What your man
Look,
said
he
was.
said, he said 15 clicks south.
What your man said
Yo,
was
I'm
true.
telling
This
you.
is super interesting. He says, if it was a cut on her, she'd probably be alive. And you know, sad enough that
No, maybe.
God damn,
that's fucking the realest shit I've ever read.
Damn, that was a really good perspective.
Yeah.
And now I want to know what perspective you have. Do you think that the police would have been able to help her? Or you think he would have got his frustrations out in that second, like, pop, pop, and then it wouldn't have built up to this?
Well, I think that
You know what I'm saying?
you know, like if it's the shoes on the other foot, this guy's going in the car, and you know they're not both going away. She's gonna go wherever she's gonna go. But the truth is like who knows? You know, like
He was trying to leave her, she said. He was trying to drive away from her.
he was not.
He
took
was
the
trying to
keys.
drop her off and bounce. That's what she said, no? Am I wrong?
The way
have
I
no-
read it was that he got out of the car and like locked the car and like left with the keys.
Oh, that's sick.
And he was like trying to walk away from her, but. And you know what? You really got to watch the way you talk about this.
Yeah, because we
then
are
you're-
not sympathizing. First of all, nobody knows if he did anything to this girl. Let's do that. This is America. You're innocent
This is
until proven
proven
guilty.
guilty.
Most
So
definitely.
I do not want to incriminate this man. I do not want to. I don't know what the hell happened. Is it likely that something transpired between him and her that
More than
caused her
likely.
to be injured?
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's probably likely,
Most
especially with some of the history that we have on them.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. But you know, I don't want to. I don't want to assume. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to assume.
I mean, I just want to say this too. Like, first off, we sympathize with the family. Like, our you know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak for all of us, but I'm gonna try to speak for all of us. Like, we
No,
sympathize.
listen,
It's a
100%.
tragedy. This is a very, very
Yeah.
sad for anybody. It doesn't matter what creed, color, whatever the case may be. It's a very sad situation. Nobody. I'm a father of two little girls, and I promise you, if I ever, God forbid, have to bury my daughters, bro. Everything's going down. I'm burning.
Yeah,
I want the world
I
to
know,
burn.
bro. It's gonna
You
be
feel what
like,
I'm saying?
yo, it's dead ass gonna
So-
be a Denzel movie, right?
yeah,
Yo,
OD.
everybody's going
OD.
down.
And if it's
Everybody.
the other way around, and you know you gotta hide your kid from the FBI and not talk to lawyers.
Yeah,
because
see,
if you have
His
a son
family.
and you're his family,
Here's what I'm gonna do. Who you talking about? What?
Yeah.
So who?
that's a fair
got a
point.
kid?
That's a fair
yeah.
point.
You got
You look
pictures?
at it both ways, man.
That's
You-
a fair point.
You gotta
No,
be
I'm not-
objective.
listen,
I'll tell you what. I would bet anything. My mama probably let me put a body in the garage.
100%. Yeah.
You know, she'd cry about it and be
Listen.
saying a rosary and be like, yo, I can't believe, you know, but my mom, you think my mom's going to call the cops? She's not going to call the cops?
Yo, bro.
Come on, you see those moms on TV?
Listen,
Kid was crazy and they were like, oh, he was a good boy.
Oh my God! What was the movie?
What?
What was the movie?
Bro, Scarface.
No, the
Nah,
movie.
she hated him, actually.
The movie where the dude was writing checks, the fake checks, and
Oh, Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, it was
No,
the
Blow?
Blow. Yeah, remember Blow?
Nah, she called the cops.
She called the cops. That's what I'm saying. She called the cops.
She had him
she
locked
was
up.
like, "You're gonna learn something."
Yeah, nah, she fucked up right there.
Yeah,
listen.
But anyway,
Listen,
back
I'ma
to
tell
the
you
original thing. If you're his parents, you get lawyers and you protect him as well.
100%.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
But
love
go
you,
ahead.
Sabrina. Just for the record,
You know,
I had to put that out there. I love
your
you,
mama
Sabrina.
definitely hold you down.
Yeah, what? That's why
100%.
I'm not gonna.
I don't even
criminate.
want to say nothing.
Yeah, that's it. We're not even gonna talk about
But
it.
I know our mothers will
Mom,
hold
I
us
love
down
you. You know what I'm
100%.
saying?
Yeah,
That's
moms
it.
are moms.
Yeah.
You know, moms are super real, man. They don't. You don't know how deep a mom will go until shit is really there.
Nah, mom's.
You
A
know,
mother will love you forever.
That's a fact.
she will, man.
You know what I'm saying?
She will, man. Mama
Listen,
love
I've
you
been
forever,
ugly my
bro.
whole life. My mom loved me to this day.
Bro, I just been annoying and a fucking bokong my whole life, just talking and talking. Every day, parent teaches he talk too much. Every day, parent teaches he talk too much.
Yo,
Every
we all got that assessment. All
Yeah,
three
I
of
was
us.
just about to tell you. I was definitely
All three of us
Yeah,
got
I was
that.
definitely distracting
Stressing
everybody in the
my
class.
mom.
But I was just gonna say, Twizzi act like the motherfuckers don't let him talk in his house though.
Yeah.
the
Don't even get this guy started. We get on Call of Duty. I don't even want it. Nah.
Yo, listen,
You know,
I'm
I'm not
right
gonna
now.
air my man's like that. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him
He's a
eat.
good guy.
I'ma
He
let
likes
him
to
eat.
talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I'ma
there's nothing wrong with that. And listen, as a guy who talks on
Hey,
here
look, Sabrina just entered the chat.
all the time. What's up, Sabrina? For the guy who
Hey.
who talks on here for an hour every week, I can't talk
Facts.
shit because I like to talk too.
That's it. We
You know what
like-
I'm
yeah.
saying? We all like the sound of
Yo,
our
we get
Lord
along.
willing, I'll pay my bills talking one day.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then everybody who makes a joke like your mother didn't let you speak at home, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk wherever I want now.
Yeah.
Nah, you just gotta. What does my cousin call it? My cousin said, "Yo, you gotta just baseball throw." He said, "Yo, you gotta baseball throw the money at them." So, as soon as they go to talk shit, you just baseball throw. the
Yeah,
fucking
with a
money in
little
their face.
smack.
That's
I
it.
feel like
I hit him.
money and success is like things begin to mean a lot less.
Yeah, most
like
definitely.
speeding. I don't speed as much because I ain't trying to pay that ticket. You know what I'm saying?
fact.
Yeah.
But if I had money,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might be able to take the risk.
Yeah, bro, it's that's a fact. That's why people don't care. Yo, this
Yo,
is
Pat,
why
shout out to you.
the law does not apply to
People with money.
people with money. It's just different. It applies differently.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Getting pulled over
bro.
does not mean the same. Getting none of that means it. Missing your flight is just inconvenient
Nah, yeah.
because you're just gonna buy another ticket.
You know what it is? When you're rich, your time means so much more. Right now, we're willing to trade our time
for money.
for money. But
Which
when
is
you have
bullshit.
money, you're like, I'm not trading my time for
No.
$500. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to go. I'm on a yacht with my chick or whoever I may be with, and I'm getting lotion rubbed on my crusty bunions, and I don't care. For real, like you want to live. You know what I'm saying? You want to live the life. You want to chill. Like I've been around people that have been blessed enough to have money or touch a lot of money or still be in the process of touching a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I've seen the way that they live and the things that kind of make me go, they're like, yo, bro, sit back. Put this bitch in autopilot. We gonna be all right.
Yeah,
You know what
ain't
I'm
gotta
saying?
think about it twice.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry.
That's a fact.
You know, your worries become different worries, but they're no longer how am I gonna live? How am I gonna purchase these things? Oh wow, I wish I could get those. It's like kind of everything becomes free
Yeah.
to a point.
Essentially.
It's just-
That's why when you see those
everything's
guys,
free.
you see those guys yelling at the cops on the side of the highway, "Suck my dick, fuck you, fuck you." All
Yeah.
those motherfuckers got money, you know, because
Yeah.
when they come out with that Bible worth of tickets, that
Yeah.
Bible book of tickets, they're just like, "I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay all these shits, and you'll never see me again." So
Yeah.
They
fuck
just
off.
got that good ass lawyer. That lawyer, that
Yeah.
high paid lawyer, go in there and be like, listen, bro. Remember that one time? He'll just know what this is what he does. He'll just lean over and whisper in the cop's ear. Your Honor, we moved to just dismissal. Like,
Yo,
Yeah.
that's
shit like that happens, bro. You know
That's how
what
it
I'm
goes,
saying?
man. When you got money like that, that's all. Come on, you got a speeding ticket before. Y'all been in traffic court, right?
That
you go
shit's
in,
the biggest dog and pony show.
Yeah.
you go into traffic court and they'll look at you straight up and you'll be like, yo, I don't have $250 for this ticket. Like I can't pay this ticket. And they're like, what you got?
yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute. It's
Yeah.
like the penalty is not necessarily $250. The penalty is just give me fucking something.
Yeah,
What do you
that-
got?
oh,
You ain't getting
man.
out of here without giving me something.
That's a fact. Or they'll hit you
You know
with
what I'm
the.
saying? You good?
You good? Nah, you know what they'll hit you with? This is the thing I hate. When they hit you with the, yo, all right, listen. The judge wants to strike a deal with you. We know you hit Miss Mary. You were driving drunk. You had 2 dogs chained up in the back, and you had a blown tire and a pistol in your lap. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop it down to a parking ticket if you pay $1,222.22 right now.
That's
Like,
the crazy
what?
shit that
That's
they do.
facts.
Bro, that's what they
Yeah.
do. I'm like, what? He had the scat? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yo, $1,222. I'm like, bro, but was it loaded? Yeah, it was loaded, but just 1,200. Like, I'm like, dude, what? And that's
He
how
may
you
have
know-
let one off. There was one witness.
Yeah, that's right. He let one off. All right, he let one off with the blunt in his mouth, but weed is legal now, so he's good. And he was doing donuts in the parking lot. Like,
And the
Yeah.
dog actually turns out the dog could walk.
Yeah,
so, turns out the dog can walk now.
Yeah, the dog can walk. So listen, we'll take away the attempt. We'll lower it down to it. You know what?
It is
listen,
true.
You,
You
didn't pay the meter. That's what it is. Just give us $1,222.22. Like,
Next thing you know, I wonder what that looks like on paper. Like you got a stop sign ticket and your fine was $3,500.
yeah,
Bro.
bro, they don't care.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. This, I swear to God, this is exactly how it happened. I got a speeding. Oh no, I rolled. This is what happened. I got a speeding ticket, but it wasn't a bad speeding ticket. I think it was like a 50. It was like a 50 and like a 35 or some shit like that. Where 15 miles an hour, you could get fucked. But I went and they were just like, yo, you're like, you got to pay this ticket. And I was like, well, I don't really have the money. Yo, the guy was like, how much do you have? It was like, I forget how much it was. Let's say it was $150. I was like, yo, I have $100. Yeah, he just scrolled through everything by how much it cost. And he was like, all right, $100, rolled through a traffic circle.
See?
Do you plead guilty to that? And I was like, sure. And he was like, $100. And I gave him $100 and he was like, thanks. He scrolled through the charges to find one that fit the amount of money I had in my pocket. And then he just let me plead it at.
See?
I one time got 2 exhaust tickets in the same exchange.
One for each tailpipe?
One for each tailpipe.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, bro. And when I showed up to court, I show up to court and these motherfuckers go, well, the tickets are $300 a piece. We'll cut you a deal. We'll make them $150 a piece.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. I don't want this other ticket. They're like, okay, we'll drop the other ticket, and they say, and the other one's going to be $300. And I'm like, I get fucked either way.
Yeah, they were like, as long as the sum equals $300, I don't care. We'll give you a $100 jaywalking ticket and a $200 moving violation.
They didn't give a fuck what they were going to do.
They were like, you want to do a $125 and $175, like whatever you want to do.
They said, we want $300. Call it whatever the fuck you want.
The girl's like, the math doesn't matter, sir.
That's it.
Yo,
whatever.
DMV workers, tell me how the DMV workers think they're Christ himself, bro.
Oh, they are, bro.
These motherfuckers.
Bro, on Long Island, they are. They control your ability
to
get to work. They control your ability to get home.
Nah, bro, they're terrible. They're the worst.
I
hate. Listen, you want to know what the one blessing is that came out of COVID, like in regards to the DMV?
Being able to do a lot more online.
Yo, bro, not only being able to do a lot more online, but you can finesse the system. See, here's I'm gonna give. Listen, I'm gonna give everybody a pro.
Wait. Are we giving out the TV? Hold on.
All right, no.
All right, so to hear the way that you can do this, you can donate to our Patreon.
Yo, but look, here's a pro tip. You ready? This is something I learned through trial and error. All right?
Yes. Go ahead.
Pro tip. When you go online, so you know how in the DMV, when you go online, they say you can only do certain things in person and certain things online, right?
Correct.
Fuck them. Who cares? Go on there, make an appointment for whatever the fuck you can make an appointment for the soonest time you can make it. It could be, yo, I want to fucking scratch and sniff the whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter.
The snozberries? Tastes like snozberries.
They do taste like snozberries.
Yo. Go on there, right? Pick any appointment. It doesn't matter. Say you want to go in there and you want to hand in plates. Go in there. Go say like you're gonna hand in some fucking plates, and then when you go to the window, they don't necessarily know what you're there for. They just know you have a ticket. And go up there and be like, yo, do what you need to do. Yo, I need to register this car. I need to do this. They don't ask any questions. They just want to get you in and out. They don't fucking care.
Damn, bro, he just broke. That's like calling like a customer service and slamming the 0 button a bunch of times.
Yeah, bro. Tell you. No. Now you can't slam the 0 button. Now you gotta press 1. Then you got to press 2, then you press 0, and then it usually works.
Damn, bro, can you get my Chinese food guy to take credit card over the phone?
Yo, bro, I can. Yo, listen, I can, bro.
And make the order in less than 10 minutes?
Yo, bro.
God damn it, I'm in a rush.
Listen, I got life hacks for damn near everything, bro. I'm trying.
Bro, y'all want to know the hack right now to get through on the phone prompts? Any menu, anywhere, any company, anything at all.
Let's hear it.
I tell you right now, this is the real legit way.
All right.
I've dealt with corrupt schools. I've dealt with jobs that are huge corporations that...
You went to the Fire Festival?
Nah. Shout out Shy at the Fire Festival and my man Ja Rule. We gonna get to that in a minute. We gonna get to that in a minute, though. Everybody in the chat, do not go anywhere if you want to hear some reactions to that versus...
FBI's about to shut us off.
I know where Days in. Yeah, cut that out. Wait till I hit you with this right now. When you're on the phone and you got these options, just go to the billing department. Ooh. Everybody want their money. Yep. You want to get to a person. I always select the bill payment option. I don't care if it's a school. I don't care if it's fucking Raymore and Flanagan's. I don't give a fuck what the store is. If you can't get a person through there, just hit the billing department. To pay a bill, press 5. You hit 5, you get a person like, hello, you always want to collect the money. Please transfer me to this and this and this.
Bro, that's how I used to park at my school for free. That's how I used to get in the parking lot. I used to be like, yo, I'm here to pay my Bursa bill.
And they just let you in.
Right in.
Facts.
Yeah, somebody told me that. They were like, yo, you want to park there for free? Just tell them you're here to pay a bill, bro. Watch how fast they let you in the building, bro.
Damn, somebody else knows my trick.
Well,
Did I tell you
that was a different, to a different extent.
That's
they were talking about parking.
We were talking about parking.
They were talking about parking.
True.
Yeah,
There
I
you
went
go.
to school in Queens, so if you wasn't like,
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
Do you see these life hacks, these little gems that just drop at any point in time in this
Bro, I'm trying to
podcast?
tell you.
Anybody in the chat, anybody, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe,
thumbs
hit the
up,
bell.
like, and subscribe, man. This is real rap here, man. I like these guys.
Like,
I love
subscribe.
These guys.
This is that's what it is, man. There's gems everywhere.
yo, can we talk about the dude Nick Briz, however his name is pronounced, the YouTuber,
man.
the basketball YouTube guy? First of all, Justin was the one that put me on to like YouTube basketball.
Yeah, please.
I got you.
Because I never even knew that shit really existed. Like I didn't know
What?
there was a whole subculture of basketball on YouTube.
Oh hell yeah,
bro.
bro! Crazy.
I didn't know
Yo,
that.
I'll tell you right now, Twizzi will probably agree. Yo, I swear to God, in my hood, you would know. In your hood, I'm sure. I know dudes that could have played D1 or possibly in the league.
100%.
Playing the NBA.
Yeah, that's a fact.
There's a lot of motherfuckers playing in pickup games in parks that can really ball. They just had some kind of life circumstance that interfered.
Yo,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
dude that be
Yo,
playing with the
bro.
one-armed dude. The one-armed dude be
Yeah,
playing
the
with
one armed
Yo,
dude is
nah,
his
he
name is
be-
Kyle.
He be hooping.
His name is Kyle. That
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
hoops,
Hooping.
bro.
The news that just came out. You know
Yep.
that that
Yeah,
white
that's
dude.
right.
You know that white boy that be playing with him that's from New York. The big dude.
Who?
His name is Chris. He plays with him. Well, he just put him on Front Street. They be faking all those fights. That all those dudes that be coming.
But that's
in
only
talking
Nick,
shit.
though. It's
Nick.
not Ball is
all
Life
them.
doesn't do that
Not
shit.
Ball is Life.
Like Slim Reaper, the dude that looked like
Nah,
Wiz
not
Khalifa.
that, not that
Yeah, I
dude.
hate people with nicknames like that.
I'm talking about the dude.
he's an animal.
I'm talking about
Slim Reaper.
specifically that dude Nick Briz.
Yeah.
Briz.
Yeah.
That
He was
be-
like a street dunk champion originally.
really,
He was just good at dunking.
Could fly.
Nah,
Yeah.
Nah, you know what's
really. I didn't know that.
Oh, he can't fly. You know, it blew everybody's mind because they were like, "Oh, cool, what's up, bro?" And he was like, "Ah, bing!"
Then
And
there
they were
was
like,
a white kid that could yam the fucking
Yeah,
shit.
Yo, a
Yeah,
white
yeah.
kid that could do a dunk that any average black dude that's 6'2", 6'3" in the hood can do. If a white dude can do it,
Way
for
more
some
impressive.
reason people care more.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's
That's so
come
fucking
on with
funny.
that shit, bro. It's like a dunk I seen everywhere, but it's like an anomaly.
Yeah, but it
when you
doesn't
see a white
matter.
dude
Yeah,
do
it's
it, you're
like-
like, oh my god.
You saying the bar's lower for white dudes when it comes to slam?
When it
dunks?
comes to
Yo,
dunking,
bro, listen, man,
absolutely.
White man can't jump. You seen that movie? We was up,
Bro.
That's a fact, yo. So when you
Bro.
do see one come out jump out the paint,
Yeah,
it's
that's
impressive.
a fact. You're like, yo, it was good. Nah, but one thing I will say, because I wasn't really well versed in it. Like I've seen videos, and the crazy part is, remember earlier I think you had mentioned a little something. I was like,
Facts,
who the fuck-
Ramiro.
I was like, who the fuck is that? And then I thought about it, and I remember something, and sure enough, I looked it up, and fucking bro, on Reddit, they were fucking bashing the Nick Briz guy about how he was selling like these tutorial workout videos or something like that to get you nicer at dunking, and he was scamming people. Like people were paying like $9.99, and it was supposed to be a one-time charge, but it ended up being a recurring fee. And then none of the workouts were really like they didn't have any meat to them. Like it was just
They're
like,
you
yo,
gotta jump higher.
yeah, it
you
was
gotta,
like, yo,
you gotta jump higher
you
than
want to
that.
dunk, jump higher. Like
Yeah.
you want to get fit, go to the gym.
Oh,
like,
so he's a fucking
basic
con
shit.
artist.
Like that's what they were saying. Listen, I don't. It's neither. fact
Well,
nor
listen. The
fiction to
truth
me,
is
but-
that YouTube.
All these
Well, first
self-help
off, Reddit don't
motherfuckers.
lie.
Listen, the truth is that YouTube's
True.
been doing this for so long. People been faking pranks and shit like
Oh,
that
man, facts.
for so long that's why guys like the Nelk Boys are so sought after and people love them so much because their shit's so authentic and their pranks are like naturally
Yeah.
real. They're not like fucking Floozy Tube or fucking.
Oh, Fauci, you mean Fauci too? Fusi, whatever. his
Fusi,
name is. Yo, bro,
Fusi.
I remember when that guy was on Nike Talk, this sneaker forum, fucking going crazy trying to get followers and shit like that.
I didn't even know that.
I believe it was Nike Talk.
I've known him but even guys like him, like those Ock TV, remember those dudes from Brooklyn? Like they're just faking these pranks. It's the same
Yeah.
shit with Nick Bricks or Briz. He's faking the fights. He's paying people to come there and start drama,
Which is whack.
and like make the so that's why every single thumbnail he has is like them almost fighting, like 5-on-5 almost turns into a fight.
Yeah,
They'd be
right.
like, they got bust or some shit. They got their ass whipped and then they
Yeah.
wanted to fight.
Yeah, that's whack.
Yo,
man.
we gonna toast you, man, Ramiro, right
Yo,
now. That's what we
salute.
gonna do, bro.
Salute.
Right here, bro. He said, cheers, fellas. He wants a Corona.
Yo.
Yo, that's what I'm gonna do. Yo, tell him
Ramiro
Corona.
and Sid actually. 'cause
Yeah.
he shouted us out too.
Yeah, yo, both of them, yo. Let's get, what we gonna do, don't worry, man. When Corona write the check, you gonna get a truck
yeah.
on pull up
Yeah,
to the
we gotta
house.
send
Yeah,
something
you don't
nice,
even know
right?
you're gonna get some boxes. We're gonna send
Yo,
you some apparel.
special big shout out to Romero, bro. I love Romero, man. I love everybody that's in the chat. I love all
Yeah.
y'all and all you guys for individual reasons, but shout out to Romero.
Yo, so
Facts.
funny thing before Twizz before we went live, if anybody checked out our last episode, it was featuring Ray Figs. It was Ray Figs' second time on here, and when Twizz got here, the first thing I told him was I was like, yo, we like Ray set the bar, right? And Twizz, he didn't say anything, but in my head, I'm kind of like I just planted the seed.
Yeah. You tried to.
I just planted the seed. I'm not pinning anybody against each other, but everything in life is a competition.
No, he is.
Yeah.
Don't listen to this nigga. You know.
It's mad. People. I had this conversation with people in my job. They were like, we were talking about competition. This is not my current job. It's the job before my job. So if anybody from work is listening to this ain't about you, motherfuckers. All right?
Yo, listen, everybody in the chat, send a video out, man. Berto trying to play me.
No. But we were talking about like competitiveness in the workforce, and they're like, it's just work. It's not a competition. I'm looking around like, yeah, motherfuckers don't know, but this shit is a competition.
Yeah.
Life is a competition.
Yeah.
Everything is and it doesn't have to be an aggressive competition.
No.
But I'll give you a perfect example. Me and Twiz play Call of Duty together, right? Mm-hmm. Twiz is pretty fucking good at Call of Duty, which makes me want to play better. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
When he goes off, I want to go off too. It's not because I dislike him or I think he's dog water and I want to be and then if I'm worse, I'm what am I? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that dog water word is so crazy at Call of Duty. Yo, so crazy at Call of Duty.
Yeah, but it should, and that's what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to be around people that motivate you, to do better.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And it kind of brings us back, full circle to back to your podcast about bringing people around that do better. I wanted to ask you, just to get back to the podcast, I wanted to ask you if you've had any like funny like encounters with any funny guests or anything like that. You know how like every we haven't been fortunate enough to have like a million guests on here, and I think that like our thing is kind of like between us, right? Yeah. But we do want to bring on more and more people, and I'm sure we'll have like funny stories after a while. The same way like Adam 22 has that story where Boot King shows up there, and he's drunk as fuck and he's like falling over yourself. Mm-hmm. Is there any like funny stories or like what are some of the funny things that happen? Because you guys record this and then edit it and then put it out, right?
Yeah.
Is there any like funny behind the scenes shit that we don't know about?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hilarious outtakes.
Nah, you know what it is? So with anything in life, there's definitely hilarious outtakes. The one thing I will say, and this is being transparent, like, so for example, the main thing
I laughed at that too.
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah. So the main thing with like guys like
Romero
us,
again.
Yeah.
Like even
good
like
idea.
Like yeah.
Facts.
So even on this podcast, I can be a little more free and speak a little more openly, only because on that podcast it's all about the victory. Like I said, it's all about the victory and winning and excuse me.
Not to be tainted by anything inappropriate.
Exactly. It's because it's more about like cheering you on and congratulating you. It's more kind of politically correct, so to say. But we've had a guest. I'm not gonna name no names and nothing like that. But we've had a guest that we're all from the hood. Period. Point blank. Period. We're from the hood. Like we grew up around drugs, guns. All of that.
And money.
So we had a guest that, every couple of seconds we're like, yeah. So, I did da-da-da-da-da, but niggas and da-da-da-da-da, and niggas and da-da-da-da-da. And then, like certain things would be spoken upon in like a, I don't want to say racist because like, racism to me is different, but would just say certain things that would be deemed technically inappropriate.
Yeah, certain
oh,
things
come on. Inappropriate in 2021,
setting.
but let's keep it what it is, man. People talk regular. People know, but to me, a comment to be offensive to people, I think needs to, the intent is what needs to be taken into account.
Most definitely.
If somebody, God forbid, gets into a car wreck and one of the people in that wreck get injured or pass away, that's not the same as the person that walked up and bodied somebody in the street. Oh, those are two different things. The intent behind that, the intention to kill this person versus the intention to go pick up your chicken wings, those are two very different things. So I think I feel the same way when it comes to speech. Like it's like, if you intend to, you can tell when somebody's saying some racist shit to you. You know that shit. 100%. You know it. And you can also tell when somebody's just, I told that story on here before. I dated a girl one time. I went to the house, and it was a big dinner and shit, and the grandma looked at me and said, "Oh, were you Italian?" And I'm like, no. And she's like, "Oh, are you like Arab?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And she's like,
He's Greek. You're Greek.
Where you from? I was like, yeah, Greek. I get that. And I said, no, I'm Puerto Rican. I said, my whole family is from Puerto Rico, essentially. And she was like, oh, okay, Puerto Ricans. Some of them are nice. And now I know.
Pack him up.
And now I know for a fact that did not come from a malicious place. So was I offended? No. The lady's like 100. Exactly. She did not mean to offend me. She literally probably knew one nice Puerto Rican person in her experience.
That's a fact.
And she
Yeah.
said some of them are nice. She's like, I worked with one, it's like, like a rare zebra. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. I was like, the way she said,
zebra.
You know what's mad funny
I was
is that
like-
in English that does sound racist, but in Spanish people say that shit all the time. Son buena gente, son buena gente. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
when I hit that, it's like they're good people.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm
getting into
saying?
that. I'm not getting
You know
into
what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah. But it's like, but I was just like, yo, it's so funny that people get offended. Y'all cracking up over here. I wish I knew what they was laughing
No, he
about.
knows,
Yeah, I know
what I'm talking
exactly
about.
what
He knows what I'm
he's
talking
talking
about.
about.
That's what I said. I'm not getting into
Yeah.
that. I'm not getting into that. Yo, you saw what Mom said? I'm not getting into that, son, for a fact.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
A zebra.
But it's just and I never get mad at anybody who's that close to death, right?
Nah, bro. There's something there's something to be said for just the intention. The intent.
That's what it's about. The law judges a lot of things on intent too.
Oof.
That's what I said. Murder.
That's also what you can prove.
Murder intention is the entire basis of murder. Is the intent. Was their intent to commit this, and was it premeditated?
Yep.
It's not even murder if you body the person because you got real upset
Yep.
in a split second thing.
Manslaughter.
Yeah, manslaughter or
8 to 12 usually.
yeah. It's it's gonna be
It's a
something
big
small.
difference between 8 to 12 and 25 to life. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, they call it-
There's a big difference between 25 to life and 45 to life.
And there's a big difference between walking in on some wild shit in your crib and committing some crazy ass heinous act versus premeditating and sitting and waiting for somebody to get out of work.
Yo, the
You
worst
know,
one is when
those are worse crimes.
The worst one is when me and you get hit with the same charge, and I was just in the whip with you.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
did you
Yo.
see that video? Did you see that video where it's two dudes together, and then the caption is
I
like,
seen this.
when you know your man snitched, and then he was like, he says, so you're being charged with possession of a controlled substance, and he was like, wait a minute. He said, I was the only person charged with possession of a controlled substance, and he said, yes, you're the only person charged.
And he
with
looks at his
and he looks at
co-defendant.
his Cody, and his Cody is just straight face like. Yo, bro.
Damn,
that
son.
shit had
Yeah.
me weak, boy.
Damn,
That
son, you
shit
can't
had
be
me
doing
crying.
that,
That's
bro.
the name of the game, bro.
Yo,
you
son,
find
I'm trying
out
to tell you.
real fast.
Yo, you do find out real fast. Like everybody's like, yo, when you go through some hardship, you find out who your man's is. Nah, get arrested with your man,
Yo,
and
bro.
you're gonna find out who your man
a
is.
fact.
bro.
Yep, 100%.
That's a big fact.
Not
Put your-
condoning and promoting getting arrested, but if you really want to see somebody's character in the rawest form,
Yeah.
it's when y'all both got the bracelets on and you looking at each other over the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
find
a-
out
oh.
that they had to smack your man once to get him to start talking and 4 times to get him to stop
Yeah.
talking.
Yo, bro. That's
Yeah,
why,
bro.
listen, I hate New Jersey to this day because of shit like that, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Almost drank his beer again.
Yeah.
My left hand is hot over here. My left hand is hot.
For anybody who's just joining us now, in the beginning of the episode, first thing that we did when we opened up is Justin grabbed Twizzi's beer and just took a sip
Yeah,
of
and I'm
that
like,
shit by
yo,
mistake.
I'm like, yo, that's mine. He's like,
Come
yeah,
on,
the
man.
beat is yours. Like,
We cool like that. We cool
yeah.
like that.
Nah, it's gang, you know that.
But
yo, Twiz, shout out to Twiz the Jeweler.
I wanted Twisted Jeweler. Yo, let's see. Yo, you know what? I need me something, bro.
That's
I
my
like
man.
you got that chain there
that's who
too.
did that?
Yeah, he did my pendant for me. Word. Yo,
Let me see that.
Yo, shout out to Twiz the Jeweler, man.
He got an Instagram.
Everything lit. Yes, he has.
Yeah, what's the Instagram?
Yo, his Instagram is Twiz the Jeweler. Wait, matter of fact, let me get it 100% correct.
Get it
because there's
right, dude, 'cause people are
there's
gonna look
there's
it
some
up.
It's Twiz _the jeweler. Go tap in with my that's my bro.
How you spell Twiz? 2 Z's, 1 Z?
Nah, TWIZ _THE jeweler. JEWELER. My man's is 100% legit, official, and he shows love to everybody, bro. He's one of the realest people I've ever met in my life.
Yo, he
That's
did
fire.
he did the chain independent?
Nah, he did the pendant for me. He didn't do the chain for me. The chain I already had. He did the pendant for me, but he's also done a bunch of other pieces. Not only for just like literally, he has a lot of. I don't want to put him out there, but he has a lot of clientele. You know what I'm saying? And whether you're nobody,
You can find something with him.
yo, bro. Not only can you find something with him, but he'll take care of you. Everybody's family to him. You know
no matter
I'm saying?
what your budget is.
I always
No matter-
fuck with a
yo, bro,
jeweler
I'm telling you, he shows mad love, bro. So shout out to him.
I like a good jeweler because I hate walking out of places feeling like I got fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to
And
walk
I-
in and be and getting like.
Oh, yo,
you know,
and he's mad, and he has an amazing ear for music as well.
oh, that's fire.
For a fact.
All right,
That's
all
what's
right.
up. That's what's up. I like that.
When Twiz asked me
I
what
like
he should
that.
bring, I told him bring 5 topics and 16 bars.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yo, Twiz, we ain't gonna put Twiz on the spot
Nah,
this time.
I ain't
but
gonna put you on the
Yeah,
spot.
yeah,
I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna do that to
It's
you.
all good. I appreciate it. I'm always ready to go, but I appreciate it. We vibing.
yeah. And that's actually another thing because he will rap for days.
That's the thing is that
We ain't got enough memory in the roadcaster.
they're gonna pull us off YouTube.
Yeah, listen, for everything that we done talked about already, we done gave people tips. I'm surprised the FBI is swatting kicking down the door right now.
Yo, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be our Spotify exclusive
Yeah,
when we
that's
get
a
kicked
fact.
off of YouTube.
You know what I wanted to talk about real
ahead,
quick,
man.
bro? I know it's not necessarily a current event, but it's something that I experienced yesterday, literally yesterday, right? It's a crazy story. I know it's like kind of random, but yo, bro, I'm on my way home from work.
All right.
I'm driving, right? I'm on the highway. I'm on Sunrise, you know. So I'm driving, right? I'm driving westbound. And I'm driving, and there's like traffic is moving, but then all of a sudden traffic starts coming to a complete stop. Like I could see it, I could feel it.
You was by 46?
Nah.
Oh, you know exit 46. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
When it
yeah.
merges,
No,
it always
no,
stops.
it was no.
Okay.
It was like an unexpected stop
Yeah, unexpected. Yeah, not even typical for the time of day
or the location.
or the location necessarily, but it's also a highway on Long Island where people drive a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so you kind of always got to kind of be on your shit a little bit, you know? So it starts slowing down, you know when you're like hitting the brakes where you could read it, where you start slowing down and you're like, oh, I got this. Oh, we really stopping. You know, and then, you know what I'm saying?
like, no,
you know when you're like, yo, I see it coming. Okay, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to tap on the pedal, on the pedal. Like when you start thinking about like, oh, I might have to swerve. You check your blind spot.
yeah.
Shit's getting so tight, you start checking where you got
Where you
lateral
gotta move
movement.
to-
You know what I'm saying?
Make a great escape.
Fact, if I got to swerve, where can I safely go?
That's a fact.
So I start slowing down. I'm like, oh, I start slowing down. I have to come to a complete stop. And I'm like, damn. And I'm behind this Jeep. Yo, all of a sudden, about 2 seconds after I stop, I hear,
Bam.
Over.
yo, right next to me, boof,
Damn.
rear-ended this fucking work van. It was like a black car, looked like a Honda or a Hyundai. Yo, smacked. Yo, bro, it was so close to me, bro. It went boof, and the powder from the
Airbag got
airbags
in your
came
car?
in my car, bro.
Oh,
I was
shit.
that close to this accident, bro.
Jeez.
It was crazy, bro. It was a bad accident. They hit that shit hard. Like, I'm praying for those people. I called 911, bro. It was that bad. Like, and it was that it's not that common where you're right at an accident before there's help.
Yeah.
Unless you're
100%.
involved in it.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
very rare. Like, I wanted to get out and help, but it wasn't safe to get out and help. It was
Yeah,
the middle
yeah.
lane on the highway. I'm like, this is not safe for me to stop.
I always look in my rearview mirror, and there's not a lot you could
yo.
do. But when that comes to a stop on like a highway or whatever, I always look in my rearview mirror and I'm just
Facts,
like,
bro.
I hope this motherfucker stops.
Yo, oh man, bro. Listen, I be on a motorcycle. You know how that feels?
Motorcycles are fucking crazy. You're just out on the fucking.
Yo,
you're just
bro.
out in the world.
If somebody hits you, that's your body. Like it's not even. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I be watching because I be ready to tuck roll off that motherfucker any second, bro. If somebody get
They
crazy,
gotta come out with some kind of a system, something that you could. When you get pulled off that bike, it just like blows up on you. And
Oh, they have that?
Oh, no.
put you in a
there's
bubble or
absolutely
something
they
like
have that. It's
Yeah, they got something.
absolutely a
They
thing.
have the one for the neck and stuff like that. But I want.
No,
something
they have
that-
a body
Yeah,
like
it's for a body thing now.
But do they have one that really fucking works
Oh
every
yeah.
time?
Yeah.
I don't know about
Something that's like
nothing
'cause-
works every time.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this much. Here's the craziest thing: when you're on a motorcycle, and anybody quote me if I'm wrong. The main thing when you're on a motorcycle is you want to protect your body because if there's one thing that I've heard and I've heard and even speaking to the nurses in in certain places that I've been and certain places that I've dealt with is that road rash is a motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
That's
So-
why you gotta get. That's why you gotta wear your leathers.
That's why you got to wear leather. So look, so even if you hit and break something, they say is nothing compared to road rash because when you have road rash, they have to clean you out. And they said cleaning people out has made grown men fucking shatter because they got to get any rock, any dust, anything like that because if it
Glass.
starts to heal, glass, all that out. So they're fucking squirting whatever in there trying to get it out and dudes are crying, pissing on them.
Bro, squirting, bro. They got to spray it with stuff like that, with like saline and stuff, and scrub it. There's brushes. They have to brush that shit
I don't
out of
even,
you.
that's enough for me,
Yeah,
man.
bro, that shit is. And you got to remember, skin is an organ. Skin is the largest organ that you have in your body. It's alive.
Yep.
And that shit is gonna hurt, and that shit it's gonna cause temperature issues. It's gonna make you spike a temp. It's like being burned.
Dude, that's
You know
why
what I'm
I
saying?
don't like
Road
that-
rash is a burn.
Yeah, that's why. Not that I don't like, but I don't. I'm not a rider, but whenever I see people riding and they don't have like jackets on or they're wearing basketball shorts and chancletas, or they're or like the guys in Connecticut because you don't have to wear a helmet out there that just don't wear a helmet.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like,
I've done
yo,
that before.
You ever
I
go
think
to
that's
Cali?
The dumbest shit ever, bro. Like where?
Florida.
Florida's
Cali.
wild too.
But Cali, you're
listen-
allowed to weave through traffic.
Oh, you're
allowed to ride them.
Yeah, you can lane split.
can
Nah,
lane
there's
split.
there's a lot of places where you're allowed to lane split, but the craziest place I've seen, bro, is Florida. Because this you have to understand, in Florida, you got chicks in thong bikinis, you got dudes in fucking with the suntan lotion on their nose and the fucking glasses and the Hawaiian fucking swim trunks, bro.
And the
I'm telling you,
9mm in his waist.
Yo,
saying
bro.
those dudes are distracting.
bro, no.
It's a motorcyclist.
Negative. No, what I'm trying to say
Oh, I
is
thought that's where you were going with that.
No, I'm
What's-
trying to, those dudes are fucking crazy because if you go down, listen, you know how many women get hurt going down on the back of a fucking bike, and that's why most women are afraid.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah. No,
imagine being in a thong bikini and you fucking get clipped on a bike doing 70 miles an hour.
Oh,
and
well,
you
you're done.
tumble down the street,
Yeah, you're done.
bro.
But the one thing about Florida and a lot of these states where it's always hot is that there's a lot more respect for motorcycles because people are more aware of them.
Yeah.
One of the dangers of living in New York with a motorcycle is that these motherfuckers are only out 3-4 months out of the year.
It's a fact.
When they're here, by the time they leave, you just realize that they got around.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just started seeing motorcycles like a week ago. It's like, oh, there's motorcycles out.
Yeah.
But it's because they're more rare because we don't have an all year long motorcycle season.
Yeah.
That's why it's so dangerous to have one out here. Motherfuckers ain't used to them. We don't respect them the way they respect them. Dude, in third world countries, there's a lot more motorcycles than anything else.
And mopeds,
Facts.
all that shit.
Mopeds,
Yep.
all
Facts.
that shit. They don't got the issues that we have where we
They also
where
don't
we're
really got any traffic laws at all, so you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want.
But they're not as horrified of like motorcycle collisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but then again, you gotta bring it back to pain in full. Niggas die every day, B. So over here, they probably like, yo, listen, I'm like over
They
here.
just don't report on it. Like
Yeah,
Be
they're
like,
like,
yo,
maybe like-
I crashed my bike, baby.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like,
not reporting on it the same way that they say that the Wyoming's not reporting the missing white women. What's going on over there with like the
man.
missing? There's like
No, they're like women of color, apparently.
oh, is that what it is?
No, it's women. No,
Yeah.
it's women of color. There's a bunch of just colored folk in general that have been going missing since last year. And one of the things too with COVID is that a lot of people have had a lot more time to be on their phones, and a lot of people have had a lot more time to look into things on the internet. Again, because obviously nobody's going to these places physically, but on the internet and read articles and read other people's thoughts and things like
Perspectives,
that
yeah.
and perspective on these certain situations.
And then just regurgitated as if it was facts.
Exactly. I mean, and some of it may be fact, but there's no way for certain people to fact check it.
Can you give me some
Fact check.
context?
Sure. So, for example, with
The context of what we're talking about, like the story of the missing women.
I'm trying to think
Because I don't
so
really
with the Gabby situation,
Yeah.
right. It was brought to light, and a lot of memes have come from it. A lot of I guess posts about it, about how there are all these different women that have gone missing, and even men that have gone missing of that are colored, over the past few months, and there has been no media attention on it. Now, I can't speak
On the accuracy of this.
no, I can't even speak definitely on the names of the people gone, because there's so many. Honestly, there's been so many people, even just from New York City alone. A couple months ago, there was a post where they were like, "Yo, there's X amount of number of African American women missing from New York City, and nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody's even bringing it up." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't get media coverage.
It doesn't get media coverage, and they're saying, but Gabby disappears and everybody's going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And now that's what the big thing is. That's what they're pushing. So
Yeah.
I cannot speak into. I can't speak exactly for each individual person, but I can say definitely there's a large group of colored people, African American people, that have gone missing, not just over the last week, the last month, the last year.
Years in general.
And well, years in general, but definitely over the last year, and definitely where there has been no major media coverage, there's been no major anybody searching for it. I think I could remember only of one situation where they said there was a woman that disappeared. Now I can't even remember if she was African American or Latina.
Dude, the last woman I found that were missing was the Gilgo Beach situation.
Damn.
That's the last time I remember somebody missing.
Bro, what? That was mad long ago, wasn't it?
The prostitutes? That wasn't that long ago.
How long
But
ago?
those women hadn't recently been reported missing. They've been reported missing years and years ago.
Well, yeah, they were
and
just
then they just
discovered. Yeah, they were just discovered. Their
they just-
remains or
That's the
something like
last time I heard about somebody finding somebody.
that. Yeah.
they just nah, they've been
Maybe I just don't be the
people-
news like that.
they've been
but,
bodies
but you know
found.
what it is. But this is the thing about the news now. Like even me for myself, like I had to stop. Even like social media and meme culture, like I had to. I just stopped paying attention to it. And the news, I have to unplug myself because, bro, it gets overwhelming when every 5 seconds somebody's talking about something and everybody thinks their point is more valid than another person's point. And this person's missing and that person's missing and wait, but these cats died over here, and yo, but these car accidents, and yo, but this drunk driver, and yo, but these drugs.
And this is a brown cat, and that's a black cat. This is a
bro.
white cat. And
Yeah,
why do you
and
think
it's
that
like,
cat's
dude,
more important?
It's like, dude, there's enough going on in the world as is. There's still crimes that haven't been. There's still people that did shit back in the past, like for example, I read, and this kind of made me take a break from the internet too. I read a post, and it was like, you don't know how many elderly citizens that we take care of, white elderly citizens that we take care of, that start admitting to crimes that they pulled in like the fucking 30s, where they got this guy lynched or hung, this African American guy lynched or hung. Like one post I read, which again, take it with a grain of salt because who knows the accuracy of these things, but things like this have definitely happened. Now for this individual post, I don't know, but they were saying like this one lady that I took care of had told me in her older age, because she was senile or dementia, whatever the case may be, about how she had got this black man hung, or black boy hung, and his family's house burned to the ground because his sisters had nicer dresses than her at that point.
Christ.
Bro, but
that's
and
dark,
even if
bro.
and listen, even if that story isn't true, there are 1,000,010 other stories like that are.
Just like the story about the guy who was like on his deathbed, and he turned out, he says, well, I was the one that killed so and so.
Yep.
And then, you know, they end up finding out this guy's been in jail for 30 years because they said that he killed him.
Yep.
But this guy, you know, that just died, finally admitted to the crime.
Yep.
You know what I would do? I'd be like, the money is all buried.
Oh man.
I need a tailor.
That's what I would do. I'd be like,
people
the
wilding
money,
out.
the $10 million is.
Yo, you want to see how fast they bring you back to
Yeah, that's
life?
what I'm about to say. They gotta,
They'd be like, rescind the DNR. Take the DNR back.
yep.
Motherfucker pulled the defibrillator out of his pocket.
That's a fact.
Clear, y'all.
Yep.
Do you want to talk about UFC 266 at all?
Might as well.
Before we get to that, I'd like to talk about this Fat Joe and Ja Rule versus.
All right.
I know that it already happened days ago.
We talked about it a little bit last week.
Not to this point.
Well,
I watched the whole thing.
All
Oh,
right.
you didn't? Oh, I watched the whole thing while it happened.
I watched
didn't watch
pieces
it.
of it. I watched the
Yeah, I
whole
watched
goddamn
snippets
thing.
of it.
I watched that when it happened, bro. I had to. I was in a parking lot of my job,
Bro.
and I was watching that thing.
So
I don't
wait,
care
what's
nobody's
the verdict?
There was no doubt in anybody's mind Ja Rule smoked him, but not because of records. You don't think so?
Wait, no. I
That
wanna hear
hurts
this.
me to say
No,
that.
No.
This is my people
Yo,
here.
listen, nah, bro, listen, because my boy Joe, I love Joe. Shout
It
out
was
to
the
Joe. I love
playlist
you.
that hurt him.
Yo, bro, Joe
It was
said,
not the quality of music. Go ahead.
Nah, Joe said, he's like, yo, crack is gonna smoke him. And I said, bro, my boy Rich was like, nah, Ja Rule got hits. And me, I was kind of indifferent. I'm not gonna lie. I said, yo, Fat Joe's probably gonna win this one. But I wasn't like OD on Fat Joe, because I don't like Fat Joe. I don't think he's as nice as everybody says he is.
Yeah.
Personally.
He's more important for the culture and for like just breaking artists and shit like that, and really paying people that he works with. Like, he's just respected in the game for doing clean stuff for the most part.
But I look at it this way, not for nothing. Look at all the people that and this is no slight to Fat Joe. Fat Joe, if you want to work with me in the future, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's no slight to Fat Joe, but look at it this way. A lot of the guys that came up under his camp, how many of them are really out here like getting that bag? Apart from DJ Khaled and maybe Remy Ma.
There's some of them like Armageddon writes for people and shit like that.
Okay.
There's some of them that's
But who?
you know?
Let's say who out of his camp right now is an A-list celebrity? Because I don't even think he's an A-list celebrity, or not. I think he's a B-list celebrity.
He's a B+ list.
Okay.
He's a B+ list, and every
him
now
that.
and then he comes with something A. Like every now and then he'll drop it all the way up. Every now and then he does that.
Bro, but think about it. But for people like me, and correct me if I'm wrong, all the way up to me, bro, that's straight commercial. That's not, and I'm not trying to sound funny, but
That's a hard record, and
that's
that
for
beat is hard.
Nah, the beat is hard. The beat's definitely hard, but that record, the lyrics, that's for commercial. That's for movie. That's motion.
I
Listen,
think they force feed us that shit.
Exactly.
I
Here's
think
what I'm
they
trying
force
to say.
feed us that
Listen,
bullshit.
listen.
Like, we
There's-
wouldn't listen to it if they didn't force it down our
That's
throats.
what I'm
Nobody
saying.
forced it down. First time I heard it, I was like, this beat is hard and that hook is hard. When he said, yo, where you live at, Joe? He said, hey, points in the hills.
Bro, but
I'm all the way up. And I was like, that shit is hard.
Yo.
I'm trying to be up in the hills.
Yo,
I'm trying to be all the way up.
I'm trying to get all the way up
But
too.
look, but think about it exactly like you said. That's a perfect example. That bar is a light bar. That's not a heavy. That bar ain't
Nah.
fat.
You don't listen to
to
Fat Joe
his
for
bars.
for
Okay.
moving bars.
Nah, but back
You know what I
but
mean?
here's what you got. But bring it back. Back in the '90s, he was putting down work. Their wordplay and maybe for the time, wordplay didn't have such a high level of expectation, because now
Yeah.
you compete on artists like Like, for example, we had a small conversation the other day, and I told you I've been bumping Sue Surf's album like crazy because it's fire, and the lyricism in that album is fire. But back then in the 90s, lyricism was, you know what I'm saying? Like, from what was Sugar Hill Gang was what, the late 70s, early 80s? Am I mistaken?
Yeah, that was
and
like,
they were talking about
yeah.
the hit, the hop, the hibbit to the. So when you listen to stuff like that, and you get into the 90s where you got Big Pun, and you got Biggie, and you got Fat Joe, and you got I'm trying to think of other.
Shit, you got Hove, you got Pac.
You got Hove, yeah, but but yo, I actually had a Hove debate online the other day, and my boy Joe kind of put me onto it, and we kind of spoke about it.
You
If
better
Biggie
tread
didn't,
lightly on Hov.
Nah, fuck that. If Biggie would never passed away, Hove would never been nothing, for a fact. So anyways,
That's
so
crazy.
anyways,
He don't know. He don't know what he's saying.
So
Down on this
anyways,
dude.
Fat Joe was supposed to win that battle, and definitely Big L's Zebra. But
Yeah, facts, Big O.
Fat Joe was supposed to win that battle, but he didn't. You want to know why? Because Ja Rule has hits and he slept. The same way, not the same way that Dipset
Same way Buster
did.
Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson.
Yo, exactly. He slept. He slept. He came out there and he fouled out because he played like 2 or 3 songs that were not his songs. For a fact.
Who?
He might have executive produced them, Fat Joe. He might have
yeah.
executive produced them, but they weren't his songs, so they don't count. You gotta understand, my man Ja Rule was out there, no shirt on, chest out, making.
Rule, baby.
Listen, when the ladies sing, here's what people have to understand. When it comes to music, there's only 2 people that buy your music:
Yeah, girls and kids.
girls and kids.
Oh, okay.
Girls and kids.
I thought
That's
I was
it.
going somewhere else.
Girls, listen. What's the last album you bought? You actually purchased? Physical? Ludacris what?
Word of mouth.
No, it was
Back for the first time.
No, that's the first album.
Yeah, no.
It was probably the one with
what is it? The whatchamacallit district? The red light district?
There was the one with it was just a gold grill.
Word of mouth.
Was it word of mouth?
With a
There
black
was- there
background.
was 2 word of mouth.
It was a
wasn't there?
cartoon.
Yes, wasn't
Yeah.
there 2 word of mouths though?
No, there's
No.
no word of mouth.
So it was probably word of mouth.
Nah, exactly. You know how long ago that was?
Yeah, it was a
That
while
was mad
ago.
long ago. When's the last album you bought physically?
I did buy a digital album. I
I
bought a
bought-
couple
I bought a-
releases
no,
from friends
I
of
bought
mine.
digital albums.
What's the last physical album you went
Like
to?
in my hands that I bought?
Yes, physically.
Ludacris and Mariah Carey. I forgot which one was the last one.
Okay.
I think the last CD I went to the store and bought was probably the Slim Shady LP.
Ooh, what store
Bro,
did you go?
what?
FYE?
the Slim Shady LP. God, that's okay.
Yeah, bro.
What was the last digital album you bought?
I wasn't even old enough to buy that.
The
shit.
digital album I bought was a Buddy Lofton project.
Okay, from a Buddy Lofton is fire. From a mainstream artist. Yeah, you gotta think about
That's
it. You see what I'm saying?
disrespectful.
No, you got no.
I'm kidding. I'm just stirring
I don't
pot.
know.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? The last album I bought physically, like the physical manifestation, was the Fetty Wap album. I bought that for my lady. For a fact.
Lauren Hill, damn,
Nah,
yours
nah,
is way
nah,
better
listen.
than mine. Yours way better than mine, Sabrina. She said Lauren Hill. Damn, I wish I went out on Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
I wish I.
Listen, my mom,
Twizzi said the last
my mom
time
is
I
an
bought was the
OG.
Pretty Ricky album.
First off, Pretty Ricky.
Yo, when I
better
tell
stop
you that
playing.
they were
Yo, it's
the
5 in the
shit.
morning.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro, that
And
album
I'm up-
was.
Yo, you better.
That shit still gets my girl going.
Yo, listen, you better listen. I go home and put on some Pretty Ricky right now. You better
Crazy.
stop.
Bro, that album was fire, bro.
Put that on, I'd be like, pretty Ricky, pretty Ricky. Yeah,
Yo, bro.
what?
You had
Yo,
that video of him doing backflips in the front yard.
yo, bro. I'm trying.
That should make my girl get the rosé and shit.
that's
I was like,
it.
I'm like, damn, Pretty Ricky, really? I'm like, I'm trying to put
Yo,
this
that's
genuine
it.
You
on.
don't
She's
even
like, I
know.
don't know,
Ooh,
Pretty
that-
Ricky, I like that
You
shit.
thought Jeremiah did the trick. It was Pretty Ricky.
Right?
Yo,
Fuck.
listen. You played Genuine. Nah, that's gonna be different. I don't even want to talk. Let's not even get to that.
I don't want to get into my Avant playlist.
Yeah. Oh. God.
Oh shit, Avant, goddamn.
Yo, listen, I put some Avant on and it's game time, bro.
Ain't nobody like Donnell Jones. That dude let
Yeah,
you.
see, look, Romero's last album he bought was The Blueprint. So women and children are the ones that buy.
Oh my God, the
albums.
Blueprint. Physically, I have that one as well.
I have
I'm
that
lying.
one as well.
I have the Blueprint one. I have the Blueprint one. Yeah. I think now I'm lying. I bought Illmatic. I bought that. I mean, Stillmatic rather. I bought that. There were many albums after the Slim Shady
but
LP.
I'm talking about the last album that you bought.
Yeah, well, those were after
Oh, okay.
that one. I'm talking. That was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
real memorable to me. I rode my bike up to Sam Goody.
Bro, first off,
You know what I'm
Marshall
saying?
Mathers LP is better than some Shady LP.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Because people be OD.
Some Shady LP is fucking crayon rap. You go back and listen to that. Sound like some. Say for the time it was lit.
That's rock bottom. Nah, rock
Yeah.
bottom was fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
That whole album was fire.
That whole
Y'all
album
are
was
bugging.
definitely
I wouldn't even put
but
them.
Marshall,
I've never. Yeah, that's such a blasphemous thought that I've never even thought about what album was better. I just think they're both fucking hard.
No, I agree.
Marshall Mathers LP was a harder hip hop album. That was a yeah.
Yeah,
Sam
but the Slim Shady
Goody,
LP
bro.
was fire.
Listen. The Marshall Mathers LP. First off, shout out to my mom because my mom is a thug. For Christmas one year, I got a fucking Sony. It was a Sony double speaker boombox with the double cassette players where I could record and play.
Yes.
The AM FM tuner and a CD player on the top.
Oh
I got,
shit!
listen,
you was
bro.
like Home Alone in the
Yo,
hood,
bro, listen. Yo, OD
Did
in
the
the hood.
speakers come off that
In the heart
motherfucker
of-
too?
Yo, and the speakers came off so I could move them over. They as long
You
as
had
the cable
surround
reached.
sound?
Yo, nigga, I didn't have no surround sound. Chill.
That's surround sound. When you put one of them motherfuckers in
well,
front of you and one of them motherfuckers behind you,
See, bro.
that's surround sound.
Yo, listen. So with that Christmas gift, nigga, I got the Marshall Mathers LP and Sean Paul Dutty Rock. I have no idea how the fuck this happened.
There's definitely a
Bro,
buy one get one.
Nah.
That's how you got
no, because
that.
Dutty Rock was a fire.
they was rubber band together on special at the
bro,
Wiz.
might have been. But yo, bro, listen. When I put on, first off, I put on the Marshall Mathers LP for the first time, and I literally I
Edited?
played it for 10 seconds and I cut it off. I was like, I'm not listening to this shit, and I put it to the side and I started playing Dutty Rock. I was bumping Dutty Rock. Bro, I knew every fucking song. Niggas, they must have thought I was Jamaican out that bitch. Yo, bro, I knew every fucking song word for word. But then, like 5 months later, I put in a Marshall Mathers LP and I just let it play. Because when I used to go to sleep, like, listen, when I was a kid, my mom used to torture us. Bedtime was 8 o'clock, lights out. You know what I'm saying? So boom. 8
Damn,
o'clock.
it was getting
Yo,
it was
listen,
getting
I'm trying to
deep
tell you,
at 8
I'm
o'clock.
trying
He
to
was
tell
like,
you.
I am whatever you
Yo,
say
bro.
I am.
Yo, listen. So you know, so listen. But this is the crazy thing too, because this is how I learned my love for album cuts. So 8 o'clock is bedtime. I had a fucking pair of headphones. I don't know where the fuck I got these headphones from. I fucking plug them in.
East Bay.
I fucking put on the fucking hell no.
Nah, he probably took him from one of his siblings or something.
No.
Like that.
Well,
He was like,
I'm the
"Yo,
oldest, so I got them from a cousin or uncle or something. 'Cause
Somebody took a flight. He had
my
them
uncle
American,
used to-
he had them
my uncle
American
record
Airlines
music.
headphones.
Yeah, stupid. But they definitely was the overhead joints. So boom.
the cans, bro.
I used to listen to music at night, right? So look, my mom said, "Oh, Zane said Sean Paul's album is fire." My mom said, "I like Sean Paul." That's why she.
Sean
probably
Paul was
bought
the
it.
man back
Yo,
then.
Sean
Sean
Paul
Paul-
was lit. Yo,
Sean
like
Paul was
glue.
fire.
Thunder
yo.
Ball.
Yo, listen.
So me goes then.
Yeah. So listen. So everybody would be asleep. It'd be pitch black. I fucking put in the headphones, bro. I used to listen to all the Funk Flex freestyles, all that shit. But I was listening to Marshall Mathers LP, and when he said, "I don't do black music. I don't do white music.
Yeah.
I make fight
music.
for high school kids.
Yes.
What the fuck?" And that was it,
Yeah.
bro. My mind was blown. And I was like, yo, I gotta listen to this, bro. And then even to this day, bro, people like, I think, and that's kind of what gave me the bug for fucking like rapping and just hip hop in general, like listening to hip hop and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have that, and yo, bro, I used to put fucking cassette tapes in there. God bless the dead, my Uncle Anthony, when he got out of jail, he used to be like, yo, listen, you gotta record this and do. Bro, I used to put cassette tapes in there, record Funk Flex freestyles.
I
over all
was
types
just
of,
gonna fucking
yo,
say
Yeah,
that
bro.
was my shit back in the day. I used to
Yo.
record all the Fun Flex fucking
Record the
freestyles.
radio, bro.
Yeah, I
You
used to
just
record
used to.
the
Yo, bro,
radio,
I
bro.
heard Drake's Funk Flex freestyle on the radio.
When he had the phone in his hand?
Yeah, when he had a phone in his hand. But I heard it before I seen the video, before I even fucking was on YouTube, before YouTube got commercialized. Because I was on old school YouTube. I don't know if you ever touched old school YouTube, but that show's the Wild Wild
Facts.
West.
Yeah,
It
bro.
was.
I remember listening to the whole freestyle on Fun Flex, and then he made it, and then that verse made it into a song.
Oh, yeah, Punky. How sexy Punky? Punky. Gabby says, now you want me, my baby. It don't matter what your man say. Because you know, so that we have to link up one day. Hey.
Is that Sean Paul?
That's Sean Paul. That's Punky. That's what Romero's talking about in the chat. And yo, Zane said is the Marshall Mathers LP top 5 album of all time. Oof.
Top 5 of all time. It depends on the day. My top 5, some drop off, some come on.
Albums?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it depends
Blueprint
on my
one is
mood.
the best album of all time.
Nah, man.
It's definitely one of them. You
It's
can't
the best
say it's not
album of
one
all
them.
time.
Blueprint?
You can't say
Blueprint
it's
one
not
to
one
me,
of them.
it just, it's different reasons. It's not just it takes me back to a certain time in my life. It takes me back to a certain place. It takes me back.
True.
Nothing teleports me in time like the Blueprint. Like,
See, but yo,
I remember where I was. Like, literally, I go like this and put that on, and it's like,
yeah.
I wake up in a
You
different.
enter the Matrix.
Damn, you know what's
For real,
crazy? Is that
bro.
I feel that way when I listen to Cushion Orange Juice.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, first off, don't even get me started on Cushion Orange Juice. but
Cushion
that-
Orange Juice is fire.
For-
Stop
Yo, bro,
playing, bro. You
listen.
play any fucking Cushion Orange Juice record, you play like Huey Newton or something, and it's exactly what you said. I get like warped
Yeah,
into
bro.
like somebody's car. I'm in the
Bone
backseat
snaps
of
and
somebody's
crane kicks,
car.
Divine intervention. I was put here to change. Yo,
Yeah.
come on, bro. That's Nesby Phipps. Anyways, that's the same way a lot of people feel about Cudi.
Oh my God, Zane said Jay-Z is trash. You heard it here first. Oh my God.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yo, Twiz, it's been real, yo.
It's been fun, man.
It's been real, yo. We appreciate you. We appreciate you coming by.
Nah, listen, my bro Zane, my bro Zane has a good ear for music too, man. A lot of people that I'm around have a really good.
I don't mind if people don't like
That's
Jay-Z.
common.
I just don't like people that say they don't like Jay-Z because they like Nas, as if you can't like them both.
It's like the Mets and the Yankees, right?
Yeah, it's a weird fucking thing where it's like, yo, Jay-Z's garbage and Nas is the man. It's like, why can't they both be the man?
Yeah.
Yo, he said I had to upset the chat, laugh my ass off. Yo, fucking nah. But see, for me, like, I just had this debate on. Well, it wasn't a debate. I just had posted a comment on a status one of my friends wrote, and one of my boys wrote, Z. He was like, yo, I'm still here debating which Jay-Z album is the best Jay-Z album. And I was like, yo, American Gangster. And he said, yo,
that's a hard album.
he said, yo, that's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. And I was like, nah, American Gangster, I think, was a full combination of storytelling and sticking to a theme on an album where I didn't feel like it went all over the place. And every song hit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because for me,
if you could only see.
Yo, bro.
And it was like, it was the soundtrack too, which is the craziest part, because it wasn't even like a real album.
It was an album. It was an album cut.
It was an album, but
you know what sold me on that album?
Sorry, it was a theatrical album cut. That's
you know what sold me on that album?
What?
You know what?
What?
The fucking storytellers.
Yeah.
He did a live performance on there because Jay-Z, the Unplugged album is one of his best albums in my opinion. And a lot of songs are. Do you ever see the Jay-Z Unplugged?
Yeah,
yes.
Of course. Bro.
When he gives that girl's water, he say, you want a little bit of water?
Yo, listen.
What are you thirsty?
Oh, I've never seen it. I've heard it.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
you
bro.
ever-
I watched it on MTV when it was on.
Yo, bro.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen me perform before?
Yes, I seen you perform.
So listen,
you fool.
Twiz
You
brings
kidding
a
me?
band with him.
Multiple
Yo,
times.
listen.
Trim
So
me
look-
all that. Don't
so
talk
look-
to me that way. Don't
No,
disrespect me like that.
No,
That's
because
crazy. You know how many times
listen.
I had an X on my hand because I had to go see you?
Yo, bro, listen, I had to build it up. So listen. So with the Unplug, I love the Unplug shows, right? So back in the day, they used to have AOL live sessions. You remember that? So
They used to have what?
AOL live sessions. AOL, you know, you've got mail.
Yeah.
AIM.
Don't treat him like that.
They used to have, no, bro. Listen, I'm giving my own age away. Like people.
Yeah, I had AOL.
Bro, I was in like grade school when AOL dropped.
Yo, bro,
But
I'm
go
trying to
ahead.
tell you. So AOL used to have AOL live sessions, and part of the live sessions, one of the guys that I think is dope, even to this day. I don't think he made the best choices for. Well, I don't know the situation, so I don't even care. His name is XV. You ever heard of XV?
No.
Look him up. The kid with the green backpack. He has actually a mixtape called Popular Culture. Bro, listen to that shit.
He's a battle rapper?
No.
Well, that's the thing about
And Zero
music, bro.
Heroes.
There's so many great, just like sports, there's so
Yeah.
many people who are great who just weren't either given
Who just
the
didn't get the opportunity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nah,
Yeah.
So I say that to say this. I'm gonna say two things about it real quick. One, his live performance is what inspired me for my live performances, because he was a black guy who was into all the nerdy shit that I'm into, or blurty shit as Long Beach Griffey said it in his No Jumper fucking interview. Blurty shit, whatever. Bro, and he fucking went on there and put on a fucking performance I've never seen before in my life. That shit really changed my life when I saw him perform, because I'm like, damn, for somebody that went up there just by himself, no weed, no guns, no drugs, no 1,000 chains on, no fucking Louis Gucci designer, nothing, just a hoodie, some sneakers, and some, I think he had on camo shorts. If I got that right, I'm fucking, that's insane. And his DJ, and he was just fucking vibing. And he made real good fucking music. And like you said, he's one of those people that was fucking nice, and I think he actually inspired a whole culture, because bro, he had a feature with Kendrick Lamar before I even knew who the fuck Kendrick Lamar even fucking was.
Yeah.
For a fact. Like, and I even lit the song. I was like, yo, this Kendrick Lamar guy's not even good, and I would skip over the songs. I didn't want to hear Kendrick's verse.
That's funny because I still feel that way.
Yo,
bro.
Justin hates Kendrick.
I don't hate Kendrick Lamar, I just don't think-
impersonation of how he raps.
I just don't think Kendrick Lamar is even nice with it. I'd rather listen to anyone else.
You don't like
I
any
don't-
of them?
I don't think-
Well, he's not TDE anymore, right?
No, he's gonna be.
He's not Top Dog no more?
No, he left. This is his last album. I think this album he's putting out is gonna be his last album with TDE, and then he's gonna be PG Lang, which is his own shit. But listen, I like Kendrick Lamar, but Schoolboy Q is so much better than me.
Facts.
Schoolboy-
I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
Schoolboy
I agree.
Q is so much better than me.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know who I think is
I agree.
better
You
than
probably
that?
like ASAP Ferg better than you like,
No,
you like Rocky.
Rocky was the nicest one out of all of them. I don't want to. Rocky gave me the swag.
Who was
Listen,
the dude with
he
the
gave
bad
me the-
tooth? You know who I'm talking about?
Bad tooth.
He got like a chipped tooth. He's in the ASAP mob.
I don't
know.
fucking
There's mad
know.
at them niggas, bro.
There's mad at
I
them,
know
bro.
Ferg, Yams, Rocky.
The other one, the fashion one. What's his
the other
name?
dude's name?
Bari.
Bari, and then
Bari,
there's
I
one
know.
more of them that I used to know, but I stopped keeping up with them when they started beating
Yams,
shit.
of course, R.I.P. But
Yeah, R.I.P. most
R.I.P.
definitely.
Yams.
But damn, now you made me lose it. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No. Shit, I was
No,
about
I'm
to say.
bad. I'm bad. That's my fault.
nah, before we talked about A$AP Rocky,
No, we were talking about
You see, this is the shit.
stop.
No,
Wait
no.
a second. It's
Wait.
right there.
No, it
These
was
are the
before
sins
ASAP.
of
It was
our
before
childhood.
Yeah, that most definitely is. So we
Yeah.
were talking about XV, and then there was somebody else that I wanted to give an honorable mention
We
to.
MF
talked about
Doom?
Schoolboy Q.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Schoolboy
Yeah.
Q. So look, Schoolboy Q.
12. Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, 12.
There
That's
we
right.
go.
A$AP 12.
Hey,
That's
yo,
right.
shout out to Collective
That's
Thought
right.
in the chat, in the building.
Collective
Fact.
Thought. Shout. A$AP 12. That's right.
So Schoolboy Q to me is so much better just because I could feel his pain. Kendrick Lamar is kind of like Eminem to me. Eminem is super nice. We know you're nice. What?
Somebody
Oh,
just said
God,
in
nah,
the
that's-
chat.
yo,
This guy is fucking trolling us. This
that's
guy
not-
is trolling us. He
Nah.
said Lil Durk's album is better than
Yo,
any
listen,
Jay-Z album.
You know what's crazy?
Period.
I know people that'll put a gun in their hand and fight you over that.
Yeah, well, those
I know
same
people that
people
think
love
Lil
Durk.
Durk
Those are the
is-
same people that I'll agree with.
Nah, don't say nah.
I'll be like, that's facts.
Nah, Lil Uzi is nice. Lil Uzi is. I don't
We were
care what
just
nobody
fucking
said. Lil
talking
Uzi
about
is
this.
nice.
I was just
episode.
talking about what it was like for the dude that took his jewel out his head.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
was
was
like, was it
nasty.
like shucking an oyster,
Yeah, it was
or was it like removing an avocado pit? He put a knife in it like this and twisted it. I'm trying to figure it out.
How they get that done?
Yo, listen. So let me finish this first point, and we can get to something else. We can get to Uzi because I can say something about that. So listen, Schoolboy Q, you feel his pain. Schoolboy Q, you feel his struggle. Kendrick Lamar's like Eminem. He's nice. Fictional, in your swimming pool, whatever. Cool.
But none
West
of it
Side
makes any
Boogie-
sense.
West Side Boogie, to me, right now, personally, my own personal opinion, is the nicest nigga out of the West Coast for me.
He been nice, and his videos
he's-
been
yo,
nice.
bro, not-
you ever
no.
see that video when he's like shot up?
Yes,
and shit, and he's just like rapping.
Nigga needs. It's called
Yo,
Nigga Needs, bro. I know. Listen, bro. I can sing you Boogie West Side Boogie songs.
West Side
word for
Boogie
word.
is nice as
Bro,
fuck.
Did you
I
see
honestly
my?
don't know who that is, but Twizz always
People
puts me
been
on to
sleeping on him
everybody.
for a minute, but he's had like professional
Yo, bro.
quality everything,
West
music
Side
videos,
from the
everything for
beginning.
years.
You
And
put
guess
me on
who-
to
and guess who
Jordan
he signed
Lucas.
to? Guess who he signed to?
Who's he signed to?
Shady Records.
Of course.
Shady Records. Yo, bro, and he's fucking disgusting, bro. Listen, man.
Damn, he signed to Shady.
Yeah, he signed to
Fuck.
Shady.
Eminem be plucking these motherfuckers
Nah.
out. the
Isn't
hood,
Jordan
bro.
Lucas Aftermath too?
No, Jordan Lucas is independent now. Jordan Lucas, I think Jordan Lucas tried to get a deal with Bad Boy. They blew him off. I think he was he signed with Atlantic or Columbia? He was signed with somebody, and then he dropped it when he could, and he went completely independent. So as far as I know right now, Jordan Lucas is completely independent. He's doing his own thing, getting his own money.
Yeah.
Facts.
I love
Hey,
him.
Jordan
He
Lucas
has some really good videos too.
retarded nice, and
But
yes,
they're exhausting. His
Yeah.
music is exhausting. Like, I'm tired.
Nah,
Like,
it
after I listen to it, I'm
depends.
like,
Well, you can't listen to it in the background.
you know,
You have
and then
to
when it's
listen to
done,
it.
I'm like,
Nah,
I'm
it
like,
depends on, but it depends on what you're listening to and how you're listening to it. All music is like that. Like for example, there's certain people's music that's exhausting to me. Like, let me think. Who's the last person? The last person I listened to that had me tired of listening to their shit. Matter of fact, hold on, I'll pull the shit up right now because all my recent shit is right here, so y'all can see all the. And look,
I wonder who that was.
Look, you can look at the range of the shit that I listen to. Right.
Lil
Like-
Nas X in there.
damn, that's fire.
Look, like no, but look, like I have. It's not like I'm just listening.
Well, say
to
it
the
out loud
same-
so the people who
Got you.
are
So look,
listening.
All right,
look,
yeah, read these.
So
I
look,
wanna-
my recently added was I just actually
Is that Stankonia on it?
yeah Stankonia. I just recently re-added Stankonia. I got a Don Q freestyle. Zillakami. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Zillakami. He's this kid.
It sounds like a fire anime.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, it does, yo.
Nah, dude, listen. He's this kid. He's from Long Island, right? And he fucking does like this grunge rap rock type shit. And listen, I've known the crazy part is he doesn't. If he ever hears this
Like
shit,
Lil Peep.
nah, but way more rock.
Now, Lil Peep don't do grunge shit.
Nah, Lil Peep.
He has like melodic grunt. Like,
Yeah, not grunge, nah.
Lil Peep does that shit that everybody else does. This is literally like I'm gonna fucking kill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like rock. Like
It's
I
like
would.
screamo shit.
It's not screamo though, but it's.
Is it like when Linkin Park
it's
did the
all-
shit with Jay?
Nah, it's more hardcore than that. It's like alt rap. It's like alt.
I know all rap.
grunge.
There's a dude. Who's the dude? There's a fat dude that raps and does that shit. He be having red hair and shit.
Judah.
Yes,
whatever the
yes,
fuck his name
yes.
is. Yeah, something like that. But he's not screaming his fucking face off. He's actually like it's just grungy. It's like punk. It's like punk grunge alternative hip hop. for a fact. It's kind of like what
That shit sounds fire. Can we-
bro,
Like Flatbush Zombies, you about to say?
No, it's like what Flatbush Zombies started.
What you thought they would sound like.
Exactly. Exactly.
What you thought they would
What you
sound
thought.
like.
When you heard Flatbush Zombies, you know, it's a bunch of black niggas like, yo, these guys definitely do acid and shrooms
Yeah.
and fucking whine on guitar all fucking day.
You expected like rap, Slipknot.
Exactly. But that's kind of what his shit is. His shit is like.
You're like, I wonder which one throws up on
But
stage.
the crazy part is, if he ever sees his pod, like I knew him when he was like a fucking little kid, and his dad. And when I worked at this boutique, he used to come up there and buy sneakers. So Chilakami, shout out to you if you ever see this shit, because bro, he's like,
You can snip it and throw it at him.
bro, he's like literally.
And you're welcome
like,
to come on the pod too, bro.
Yeah. So he's fucking lit. But anyways, I got a bunch of just different shit. I got Common, I got AZ, Hot Boy West, NF, Miguel. I got IDK, Brent Fayez, Drake, Sade.
Yo, my girl loves Brent Fayez. Yo, she fucking put me onto him,
Who
to
the
be
fuck
honest.
is that?
Bro, he's a singer that. Bro,
Bro,
he's.
wait, hold
I'm
on.
gonna tell you.
Disclaimer
And I'm
real
sorry
quick.
if my pronunciation was off.
Let me
bro.
give you. Let me give you
I'm
a
just going by
disclaimer.
what my girl was like. At first, I was like, who? She was like, oh my god, it's
Listen,
Brent
let me
Fayez.
know.
I was like, who the fuck is this? I said, put some on.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let me see what he look like. Who the fuck is
Only
this?
bread I know is Michael's.
Bro,
Let me
Brent
tell you
Fayez-
guys something.
ahead.
I really don't listen to a lot of music.
You should.
I listen to a lot of the same shit.
Don't do that.
I listen to a lot of the shit I've listened to forever. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
but you'd be surprised. Like, this is why I ingest multiple kinds of media, because a good song will spark you creatively in a different way.
Yeah.
You know, a good movie sometimes will make me write good podcast topics.
That's what I'd rather.
You know,
I'd rather
like,
watch
it-
a good movie than listen to like a good album. Especially
Yeah.
right like lately, I've been just watching like older movies. I've been like
Yeah.
ingesting like I want to rewatch The Sopranos. You know what I'm saying?
Me and my girl
Yo, bro, I've
rewatched
never-
the whole entire thing.
I've never
and we-
watched The Sopranos in my life.
Bro, you should
you
watch
should
it.
watch it. It's a good show.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah?
Gabagool.
You ain't fucking with it?
Nah, you know what it is? I feel like I've seen The Godfather, all of them, so I think I'm good.
See,
It's
but
not really like if you like. That's like saying like yeah. That's like
yeah,
you know,
if you've seen The Godfather, you've seen them all, right? Yeah,
Nah, because like, look, like case in point, I seen The Godfathers, never seen Goodfellas. Everybody's like, yo, you
but
gotta
they're
see
not.
Goodfellas. I'm like,
that's
They're very
just
different
That's
movies.
just a genre. That's like saying like I seen fucking.
I seen a funny movie. I don't need to see another funny movie ever again.
I seen one Adam Sandler movie. No more rom coms for me. You know, it's there. It's a that like mafioso like
Happy Gilmore's lit.
genre. It's exactly that. It's a genre.
Yeah.
So like you have to like if you enjoy it, just like I like mindfuck movies, right? Like Shutter Island or fucking
Inception.
Inception. Like,
Did you watch what's that movie with a T? I can't remember the name of it. What's the movie? It has Denzel Washington's son in it. Tenet. You seen Tenet?
I did see Tenet. That's his son.
Yeah, I think that's Denzel Washington's son. Am I
What?
tripping? Am I bugging? I think that's Denzel Washington.
I have no idea what the fuck y'all even
Am I
talking about.
bugging?
Denzel Washington got a son, Bobby Washington. who the fuck is who? Chelsea Clinton.
Yo. I think I got. Hold on, nah.
Wait,
I'm about to look this up.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know Denzel had a son who
Yeah,
was
he has
acting.
a son who's an actor, bro. Hold on, watch. I'm about to
I
tell
didn't
you
know
right
that.
now.
That's
Tenet.
that's cool. I
Nah,
guess.
you're not about to play me, though.
But I just like
Goddamn.
that's what I've been ingesting more.
I think
of
that's his son.
the past couple years.
Hold
Just
on, let me
watching
find
like older movies or movies that I missed out on.
There's movies that
John David Washington.
That dude.
Yeah, John David Washington in Tenet. John David Washington.
Damn, I didn't know that. I did not know that was his
Yep.
son.
See, parents: Denzel Washington, Pauletta Washington. Lit.
Damn,
Y'all
yo,
about to be an
Wow,
actor.
shout out to him.
Y'all fuck around. Let me get an open casting call, bro. Watch me go in there and kill shit.
yo, bro, don't talk to me that way. I'll manage you. You need an agent?
Yo, bro, listen, let's get it.
I'll get you
I'm
some
down.
shit, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm winning. If anybody that's in the chat, y'all find open casting call, send that to me, bro. I'll go up there and kill shit.
See, now what we got to do is we
Better
got to put
watch
you
out.
we got to put you places where the part requires a skill that most actors don't have. We need to get you for like real life portrayals of like rap artists and shit
Yeah,
like
can you
that.
juggle?
Yo,
Yeah, bro, I'll
if
do all
we
types of shit.
Bro,
I can't
the
juggle,
reason-
but I'll figure it out.
you remember
I'll do a half juggle and make it look good.
I'll teach you how to juggle. I could juggle. I'll do it right now live.
Yeah, nah, don't do that.
Give me three raw eggs. I'll show you how nice I am. I'm telling you right now. Bro. You got to wait to light some things on fire. I'll
Yo,
juggle them
yo,
right now.
man.
You want to go get my bowling
Yo,
pins?
you raised by carnies? Your parents are carnies?
Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro.
Jessica
I'll
does
juggle
juggle.
3 flaming sneakers. I don't care.
Sick.
When was the
Nah,
last
nothing
time you
on
juggled?
fire. I'm lying.
When was the last
could-
time you juggled?
a couple days ago, I think I broke something in the house. My girl was so mad.
Is juggling a muscle memory thing? Is like riding
Yo.
a unicycle. Like once you know how to do it, you got it forever.
Nah, not really. Bro, my girl gets so mad. Every time we do grocery shopping, like it doesn't matter if we get fruit, if we get tomatoes, if we get eggs, I always grab 3 and she look at me from across the kitchen like, don't do it.
Yep.
She's like, Justin, don't do that. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm nice. She's like, you fucking do that.
Better
shit.
Justin got 3 tomatoes in his hand, ready to make a mess.
That's it. And especially if they're different weighted objects.
Yeah.
You grab a fucking apple, You grab a tangerine and then an egg. It's a fucking it's a
they're
Wild
moving at
West.
You don't know what
rates.
the fuck is
they're
gonna
moving at-
happen.
yeah, you know what's
Yeah,
Nah,
going
you
yeah.
gotta grab yourself some limes.
That's
or
Red Dead
lemons.
She's like, you're bruising the fruit. Yeah, look, the peaches are all weird. I'm like, sorry.
Oh,
That's
man.
mad funny. My girl hates it when like I squeeze the avocado to say if it's good yet. She'd be like, "You fucking it up."
Matter of fact, I think you're the one that told me how to check. If
Yeah, I
avocados are
squeeze
good
an
or not.
avocado. I squeeze the avocado all the time if it's good or not. I'm not gonna buy the motherfucker if it ain't good. You know.
Yo, listen, bro.
No.
Dominicans know their avocados.
You could you could squeeze an avocado and tell if it's good. You could push in the little the top piece, and if it like sinks in, it's ready to eat too.
You shouldn't.
The
It's
thing is,
not
you don't wanna,
squeezing.
You don't want to squeeze it too
it's
hard
a very
because
soft.
yeah, you'll bruise it. You will bruise it. And
Twiz
you open,
knows.
You open that fucking
I've
avocado
learned.
up, and you'll have like a black thumbprint on that shit
Yeah.
from you fucking squeezing that shit or drop.
Yeah.
I'm infamous for dropping fucking fruits and vegetables in my house, putting them shits away. I'll grab every single avocado we got from the grocery store and try to hold them shits in my hands.
Sick.
I promise you, I'll drop one. I try to kick it so I can pick it back up.
I'm
make
only
it
making
worse.
one trip,
Yeah,
so I don't give a fuck.
back from the car.
I don't give a fuck. Yo, I'll push shit on my head. I got shit in my teeth.
I will
don't give
bring-
a fuck.
Yeah, I will.
I'll bring my dog out with me and have her carry some shit like a mule. I'll throw it over like a saddlebag.
I want one trip only when I'm going out to get the groceries.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it
Hell
real
no.
with y'all. I try one trip as much as I can, but boy, when I go shopping, you gotta remember, man, I'm shopping for like the starting lineup on
Bro,
the fucking basketball.
I hear you. Even just for me and my girl and my dog, when I get home from shopping, bro, my pinkies is fucked up after I make that one trip.
That's true,
You know
though,
when you
Twitch.
got
Yo, bro, yo.
Now
oh my
imagine adding
God.
a couple boxes of Capri Sun to that shit.
Yo, bro.
Capri Sun, bro. Who the fuck's drinking Capri Sun,
Bro,
you got
bro?
kids.
I got
The kids
kids,
be
bro.
drinking.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
bro.
that's right,
Yo,
yo. I'm
bro.
sorry. I live in a household with just a. I don't
Yeah,
have no
just-
kids.
Yeah, yo, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell
When you
yo.
start to add
And
little
then-
humans-
listen, and then add a little person that's following behind you talking about daddy, 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 daddy.
Oh nah, bro. They all be getting Benadryl before the grocery store.
Yo,
I have a
bro.
cart full of slump kids.
Yo,
They'd
my
be like, "What
mother-
happened?" I'd be like, "They're all very tired."
My mother used to never let me go grocery shopping or to the mall or nothing because the second I got there, I'm like, I want to go home. 100%. I don't never wanted to
Sick.
be. And then when like the complete opposite happened later on. Real quick before we get into the next topic, if you guys are still here, still in the chat, please give us a thumbs up.
Yo,
Please.
please, yo, like the
Please.
video. I mean, actually subscribe. Do me a solid, man. Everybody that's here, I love y'all. I know y'all fuck with me. You know I fuck with y'all. Like the video, subscribe, give it the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? All that helps, and it's free. It don't even
Yeah,
cost
I
you
appreciate
nothing.
y'all. And
Yeah,
if
no
you
cost
don't want
nothing.
to, if you don't want to watch us, you can listen to us on Spotify.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's it.
Definitely
Yeah,
on
listen,
Spotify.
for the
Yo, we still
commute-
got 8 people in the chat rocking right now.
That's facts. And what's really good about Spotify, just to give everybody in the chat, everybody a little heads up, we're on Spotify as well. So if you listen to the episode on Spotify, you can listen to it in the background while you use other apps, while you're driving, things like that. Because with the YouTube, unless you were subscribed like to like YouTube Red or YouTube
Yeah,
Premium,
you can't close
you're-
the video and listen to it.
Yeah, you can't close it and do something else and work in other apps.
But we're behind on Spotify, so we won't be caught up on Spotify. We release new podcasts every day on Spotify until we catch up.
I'm feeling like we should just throw all of them up to like 30.
We could do that. We have a lot. There's like 20 some odd episodes up there, but we're not. We're up to 44 on YouTube.
Yo, and follow
so.
on Spotify too, man. If you guys get a chance, when you tap in, if you got a Spotify account, even if you don't got a Spotify account, just
Hit-
follow.
click it.
Doesn't hurt.
Now
Love is free, baby.
After my shameless plug, we can continue. we're at 140. Actually, we're at an hour and 41 minutes.
Nice. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like it's been 10
legit.
minutes.
No, I know, but we've been going for a while. I think it
There
might,
is one thing that I want to touch on,
and then we'll close it out.
and then we'll close it out.
I bet.
All right, final topic. It's the final topic.
Final topic, which I feel is super important because it's bringing a different perspective and a different ripple or a different wrench thrown into the operation that's occurring in the government. You guys see Nicki Minaj having this vaccine hesitation based on her cousin and
Oh, yeah, with the testicles.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is going? I didn't know. What are you guys talking about? What
Oh,
is
you
this?
didn't know about this?
I'll explain it to you.
Context.
Nicki Minaj tweeted that she's got a relative that lives in Trinidad that got the COVID vaccine.
No, the relative's friend.
The relative's friend, sorry.
Yeah, that's what
yes,
it
sorry.
was my cousin's niece's sister's baby cousin.
Yeah,
Tracy.
whatever it is. Somebody that's connected by some kind of 3 degrees of separation, whatever the fuck. All right? Over in Trinidad, got the COVID vaccine and is then claiming that he has swollen testicles and he's having issues with his reproductive
Yeah,
gear.
impotence.
Like he's having issues. So she said she's concerned about this, and everybody's attacking her as like an anti-vaxxer. And they're going like hard at her about this. She's spreading misinformation. Your boy Philip DeFranco came out his face talking some dumb shit. That fucking guy needs to shut the fuck up.
He fucking hates Philip DeFranco.
I used to like Philip DeFranco, but now he runs around talking shit about people that will slap him in his fucking
Is
mouth.
he Caucasian?
Yes, he
I
is.
don't know who
His
he
name's
is.
Phil DeFranco. He said one thing about
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Joe and Justin just
No,
said,
because
"Fuck
he
him."
was talking shit. Like, I don't like that internet shit where you talk a lot of shit like that when you've been on this guy's show and he gave you a huger platform. Like, he gave him like an extra 1 million subscribers.
Yeah,
Dead
no,
ass.
you're right. I don't want to. Philip DeFranco's fucking enormous, and he's been on the internet.
He is. He's
before-
bigger than Rogan.
He's been.
But he got like 1 million subscribers that weren't listening to him. That didn't
I
know who
would-
he was.
I agree with you that he does come out his
So-
face sometimes inappropriately, but continue with
Yeah,
the Nicki
but
Minaj.
continue. So Nicki Minaj said this. So a lot of people online and a lot of different outlets started attacking her for saying this, as she was spreading misinformation and what
Yes,
have
true.
you. So what ended up happening was it got so crazy in terms of people's priority in pushing vaccines and pushing this shit, this whatever the reason is that there's a lot of big push for this kind of shit. The White House contacted her
What?
to put a doctor on the phone with her to discuss with her the vaccine. Now, if this doesn't raise a red flag to everybody that this is what the government thinks should be priority on their radar is
Nicki Minaj's perspective.
is Nicki Minaj's tweet. She tweeted something that was concerning to them because it was against what they want to push regarding whatever the issue.
She also does have like an enormous platform, and like a lot of people will listen to her.
So
it
what?
is dangerous when she, if this information is false, it is very dangerous that she giving out false information.
So you think it's the White House's responsibility to contact a pop singer about her fucking opinion on Twitter? You think that's a priority?
Maybe not the White House, but I do think that if I have a large platform and I start telling people that drinking bleach will fucking absolve them of any fucking
like Donald Trump.
But
Yeah.
she didn't say not to get the vaccine. She didn't say she's against the vaccine. She didn't say
She said,
anything.
"Don't let them force you."
She just said, do your own research,
which is what you should do.
which is what everyone
Yeah,
should
that's
do.
with anything.
She just promoted independent thought and do what you think is best for you.
You think they called her and checked her?
They did. They said it in a White House press conference.
You think that phone call was like a check? Like, yo,
No, that phone call was like a, yo, don't do this because, you're going against our side.
because the barb,
Aren't you on our side?
I thought you was a barb.
And now they're terrified because what this is, the same people that were leveraged for other reasons are now kind of starting to think independently. Like, wait a minute, that was cool. Y'all cut a bunch of checks and shit like that. Everybody got paid and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
but I got my money already, so
Yeah, but now I'm kind of just curious about things. And they're like, wait a minute. Now you
wanna
want to ask
think
questions
for
and shit?
yourself? Yeah, like,
wait. You trying to come around here asking shit?
Yeah,
asking
that's a-
questions and
that's a
shit?
fact.
We ain't talking nothing about this. Was not in the deal.
We gave you $100.
just take the money.
We gave you $100, which I feel like I got that shit before they fucking were giving out money.
Yo,
I
bro,
need
what?
my what's it called? Reparations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When they owe you something.
Yeah.
Nah, you mean like the checks they were giving?
Yeah, I need my back pay or whatever they did.
Fuck, what are
back pay is a
they?
good
What
one.
were those checks that everybody was getting? The relief checks? No.
Oh, you're talking about the stimulus check?
Stimulus.
No.
He's saying-
I'm talking about the $100 people were getting for taking the COVID
Yeah,
shot.
they were giving people mad.
They
Oh,
were
I want my
they-
retro.
Bro,
I
they-
want mine retroactive.
In New York City, you could get a blunt and $100
True
if
say.
you go get your shot right now. They
Yo,
will
bro,
give
that's
you
what
a
they're saying.
20 piece.
They were like, "Yo, we'll give you free weed." They were giving people lottery tickets. They were doing all types of shit.
Doing
Now
wild
listen,
shit.
I'll say this. I will say this. It's sad that society has come to the point to where all these celebrities are looked up to as damn near almost literal gods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
bro.
that's one thing. So I can understand them wanting to have a conversation with her, but what they cannot do is try to tell her how to think, and they can't tell her what to say. Now they could be like, "Yo, listen, let us give you some information and facts first, and then maybe the same thing they try to do with the baby about the homosexual comments and shit like that. Listen, this is what it is. This is what it ain't. This is what I can prove to you. This is what I can't prove to you. And at that point, if she decides to go on with her own decision, that's fine.
Do you think that she's entitled to say it? Just like, do you think Lil Baby's
To say whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want, however the fuck they want. However, if you get your ass beat and people stop supporting you and shit like that, that's on you.
That's
You can do whatever. Listen, I'm
play stupid games, win stupid prizes?
exactly.
That's
play
facts.
stupid games, win stupid prizes. No, but also you gotta be real with yourself. So understand that when you're in those positions, you know what I'm saying. Like me right now, like I don't think I'm anything big, but there might be people that listen to me and might be like, yo, you know what? I fuck with Twiz. He talks, he speaks real shit.
So
He might
there's
have
some
something legitimate
dangers
to
in
say.
you spreading something that might not necessarily be true. So if you
Exactly.
don't know about it, maybe don't
Maybe do
talk
my due
about it.
diligence
Yeah, but-
or be
And
ready for the
COVID's such a-
repercussions that come with it.
Dude, look how wild COVID talk is. If you say something about COVID on Instagram, it's like a special thing that comes up at the bottom of your post.
Even if you don't.
That's a fact. Yo, that's a fact. And listen,
Isn't that insane?
listen, you
Nothing
know what I
else is
said?
like that.
Bro, you know what I
You
said?
could talk about, I'm not going to say the real word, I'm going to say grape, but you guys know what I'm talking about because
Yeah.
that word is YouTube sensitive. You could talk about graping somebody. You could talk about
Motherfucker's crazy.
You could talk about. I'm not saying I'm with it. I'm just saying that
Nah.
you could say things like that on Instagram, and nothing special is gonna pop up at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But if you say the word COVID or talk about the vaccine, talk about anything like that, you're gonna get a fucking disclaimer.
Yeah.
That gets
Yeah.
pasted
Bro,
on
I
your
posted
shit.
I was waxing vax and I got that shit.
What? Yo, shit is crazy, bro. Yo, I said somebody
looked
was
at me and said,
was
"That's
acting
mad
like a
funny."
communist. I said somebody was acting like
Oh,
a communist.
yeah, he got-
And yo, and Twitter fucking barred my shit. They banned my shit for calling somebody a communist.
Yeah,
I said
he gets Justin
yo,
put in Twitter jail for a little bit.
I said, bro, this is communist talk. I said, you sound like a communist. It was somebody that was saying that none of us should work. We should just get checks to the house and then everybody just stay home and shit. And they should pay for us. School should be free and all this shit. And I'm like, then who's going to pay my student loans that I fucking got and shit like that? I was like, this sound like communist talk.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I got fucking, yo, they
Hey,
put
would
me
it-
in Twitter jail.
Would it be great if everything was free?
No.
Maybe,
No.
but no.
I don't think so.
It's-
because we
it's-
already got lazy motherfuckers and shit ain't free.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like we're not equal, and the fact that people could say that like we're all equal and we all is a bizarre thought.
The thing is, equal opportunity, yes.
Equal
Equal outcome, impossible.
That's what I'm saying is
you know
that
what I'm saying?
what I'm
I
saying
think
is
I'm a
that
little loose on that. Equal opportunity.
No,
Well-
we need equal opportunity,
Okay,
I
got
mean.
it. Okay, cool.
But I mean, equal outcome is impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah,
You know,
because but
everybody should get to do what they want to do, get to try.
Yeah.
But we're in a state right now, like in a position where everybody thinks they get to win.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't get to win.
Everybody doesn't.
Sometimes
Well,
you fucking lose. And sometimes somebody's better than you.
Yep.
yeah, and the worst ones are the people who think they're gonna win and they don't want to do anything to win.
That's a fact.
It's
And then
like-
you're not allowed to win.
Yeah, you
Because
know
they
why?
raise the bar for you because you work harder.
Yo, bro.
You know, it's like crazy.
It's
I'm
crazy
like,
because
that's
you,
like UE. That's like unemployment.
yeah.
oh my god,
It's like unemployment.
the
bro.
fact that 60% of Americans were making more money on unemployment.
Yo, bro,
because
they
of
were
the-
making more. Bro, think about it. Remember, I spoke to you. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I spoke to you the entire course of the pandemic. I went to work. Every fucking day. They were bringing.
None of us
home
stopped
more-
working.
No, I'm sorry. Yes, none of us stopped working.
Well, we happen to be in fields that, you know,
can't stop
that you
working.
can't stop
I
working.
mean, bro, but exactly, we're essential, right? You're essential.
Which I don't even like
Are you
that word.
essential?
Motherfucker, I work from home.
I
don't even like that
I'm
word.
just saying. But look, we were all deemed essential. Bro, these motherfuckers were bringing home more money than me sitting on their ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to work every day, taking the risk, right? COVID
Facts.
is a big thing. I'm
Facts.
taking a risk. I'm around people who literally, some people don't believe in COVID. Some people don't believe in fucking ghosts, whatever. Whatever they don't believe in. But people don't believe in COVID. I'm going to work every day. I'm taking a risk. I got a damn near newborn baby at home, bro. I didn't get no extra money. I didn't get no extra nothing.
Yeah.
I
You're
didn't
like,
get a pat
yeah,
on
if
the
it's
back.
like that, if everybody's getting money to stay home, then give me hazard pay.
Bro.
Give
you
me
see
the
what I'm saying?
give me money, like just like when you go to war, you get more money to go to the wars to the front lines than you do to work in Jersey and at the base over here.
That's what I'm trying to tell
like,
you,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
And
At
people-
Fort Dix, New Jersey, like you don't get paid the same as the guy in Afghanistan. That's not how it works.
No, it's not how it works. Yo, bro,
You know what
but
I'm
look, all the people that had crab oils, and it's funny because, and just because we're talking about unemployment, somebody said, they were like, yo, bro, said since employment, and damn, I stopped seeing people in, how do you say it? Tulum?
Tulum.
And Tulum. I stopped seeing people in Tulum. I stopped seeing Dior. I stopped seeing crab oils. I stopped seing people on vacation every day.
Yeah.
I stopped seeing people smoking. They were like there's this, I guess there's this weed strand called gumbo. I don't know, I don't smoke weed, but there's this weed strand called gumbo. And they're like, oh, damn, since UE stopped, gumbo tastes disgusting now, huh? Like, it's
That's
like,
mad
yo,
funny, but
bro.
it's the truth. People, nobody's stunting anymore because they ain't getting that extra money.
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell
And
you,
it's
bro.
you know what, we got to, but that's what I was getting at originally, and how this conversation started is that, you know, there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of people, but you might not just be as motivated and as willing to do things. That's why people come to this country, don't speak the language, and end up becoming fucking doctors or becoming fucking pilots or just becoming entrepreneurs. You know,
It's their form of reference. It's their perspective. It's their perspective from what they've already witnessed and what they've already lived through.
yeah, and you can't take somebody who wants to just have it all handed to them, and you could give them all the tools,
Yeah.
and they still can't do it.
Nah, because they don't have that that drive, that ambition, that motivation.
It's that sense of entitlement.
You know?
That sense
How
of
many
entitlement.
times do you see that with you rap?
How many
forever,
billionaires
you rap
kids are on
forever.
drugs?
Yeah, you guys both rapped. How many people you know rap that just didn't want to put the effort into like at putting, whether it's putting out their music or doing music videos or doing social media, not putting 100% into it, but then mad because they ain't pop.
Bro, I'll tell you what. I'm 100%. What I do is I do a lot of deep self-auditing constantly. I'm always looking at myself. This is what caused me to really, you know, be like, yo, there's more that I think I could be doing for the podcast to make the podcast better. I really did some auditing and some self-reflection and shit, and that's the way that you improve and the way that you grow, right? So in doing that, I had a point, but it's slipping my
Your
fucking
point
mind.
is that you do the self-audit and you keep yourself motivated. You remind yourself
Yes.
of ways you can improve
Yes.
in your life.
Yes.
And we all need to do this.
Of
This
ways
is
you
what-
can improve, and people don't do that. And then when they don't do that, it's like they get upset. Blah, blah, blah. But I know why I said it. I do a lot of self-auditing, and I can tell myself, I can look in the mirror, and I can say the reason why I never popped rapping was because I didn't try hard enough. I made a lot of records. I made a ton of projects. I made a ton of fucking music that everybody that I know liked, and I sold out local shows. But I could have done more. And I will never sit back and be mad like, damn, yo, I could have, blah, blah. I think I really could have done some shit. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I didn't was nobody's fault but my own. True. And this is something this is the reason why people are able to grow, is when you're able to look at yourself and tell yourself this. Today,
Self-reflection, yeah.
Yeah, today there's a lot of people that don't do self-auditing. They just
Hell
don't,
no.
they don't take accountability. Like, if I do some dumb shit, I'm going to take accountability.
Yep.
You have
know?
to, man. You have to
the
be
internet's fault.
self-aware. You have to be aware of your faults, and you know, and understand where you are. If you're not realistic with yourself and you live this facade like I'm a baller, and you like, and you're in your mind the person you are online. Like I don't
don't work that
foresee
way.
yourself.
No.
Like, I don't foresee you like really succeeding
No.
and making that person into a reality.
Yep.
Like
Social media is fake, kids.
social media is fake.
It really is, man. It really is. Like, you know, it really is. But yeah, I just wanted to bring up that Nicki Minaj thing just to be like, what's really going on? And I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because this is a very influential person that has a lot of influence on the Democratic side and has a lot of influence in Democratic states. So I'm curious, like, how is this going to affect their plan moving forward? Are they gonna double down? Are they gonna silence her? Are they gonna deplatform Nicki Minaj?
I wonder.
I'm curious to see if
doubt it.
Nicki Minaj's Twitter is gonna get fucking shut down
I'm
for a couple
curious
days.
to see what her
doubt
next thing, where her next thing to come out is, because although she does touch a lot of like underprivileged communities and like her fan base is probably a majority of like minorities, she also is very mainstream and wants to continue being very mainstream, and like,
Yeah.
you know, she wants to do the pop, and I'm sure she wants to do the movies and shit like that.
Yeah.
And with China, like Justin says, controlling all the movies and all the media, she might
Chinese
wanna-
Communist Party.
Yeah,
Yo,
she might
bro,
want to fucking
China
CCP.
is fucking a whole different. That's a whole nother
Do
conversation.
not get Justin started.
No,
about
Nah,
that.
don't
we're
get
not.
Twizzy
No,
involved
no,
either,
don't
'cause
get me
Twizzy
started.
know what's
Yeah,
up.
don't get me started,
All right,
bro.
listen.
No, that's what I said. It's a whole
That's
nother
it,
combo
bro.
for a whole nother pod.
Birdo's pulling the plug. Birdo's pulling the plug on the podcast because
I'm
we're getting.
pulling the plug. That's
Yo, he's
it.
getting us out the
Yo,
Matrix.
we doubled our
guys,
normal time today.
We're at 2
know what
hours.
that
We're
means,
at
right?
2 hours, an hour and 55
But you know what
minutes.
that means,
Go
right?
ahead. What's up?
That means that this podcast was amazing.
That's what it means.
I
Yo,
think,
this is
we-
this
we
was
had
a
Because
great
it didn't
podcast.
feel like 2 hours at all.
No, it
Nah.
didn't feel like 2 hours.
And
For
that's
me,
how it
I'm
works.
constantly monitoring ourselves, like making sure we're still live and then we're still.
Yeah, no, you have to.
So I'm always looking at it, but
No, you
you're
have
right.
to.
It doesn't feel like 2 hours. Twiz, thank you so much for coming by.
I appreciate you guys for
We
having me.
1000% appreciate it.
Everybody has to check out his podcast. We're gonna link it in the description.
Appreciate it.
You know, Collective Thought is it's really, really, really something great y'all are doing. So I
Yeah,
want to make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
everybody gets a
100%.
chance. You know, and you know, so not only share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, go over and check out their channel as well, and do the same. Like, subscribe, share their content.
What's the channel name again? The exact name?
It's Collective Thought AYN. You can follow it on Instagram. I believe the YouTube is of the same name. And the logo is a yellow background. There's 3 gentlemen sitting in the front. That's me, Joe, and Rich. All right. So
Fire, Joe Rich.
definitely thank you
and
guys
Swizz,
again
bro.
for having me, man. For having me, excuse me. I appreciate it, man. Love is love,
course,
and God,
Yeah.
remember, man, the love is free, man.
Yeah, that's
Love
facts,
it.
bro. The
That's
love is
100%.
free.
So
That's
show that
100%.
love, man. The love is free,
Don't
man.
worry, we won't fuck up your algorithm.
Yeah, just that's it, man. Just show the love. Like, a thumbs up is free, a subscription is free. Hit the call
That's a fact,
notification.
man.
You know, we go live once a week. It's good to hit that bell so this way you know when we going live. So you have a
Every
chance.
Wednesday going forward. Is that true?
Wednesdays work. You know, if there's any changes, follow us on social media and you'll find
Yeah.
out.
Masters and None, episode 44. Thank you guys so much. Have a great week. That's it.
That's it.
Thank you guys so much. Had a great time. Yes. And he subbed. Yes, Zane. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Good
Thank
night,
you to
guys.
everybody. Thank you, everybody in here. Thank you. Thank you.
Oye, te hablo desde la prisión, Wilson Manyoma.